Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to GeoClassics number 2, the second edition of the ultimate test of GeoGuessr skill. I am Jake Lyons and I'm joined by Derziggy. How are you doing today?
A bit of a rough start to the stream, just because of funny things that happen that we can get into later. But yeah, quite happy to replace Bloom. I hope Bloom gets better soon. So if you see him around, give him a get well, Bloom soon. So yeah, but today it's going to be me and Jake. Definitely an interesting combination because I don't think you would ever see us two in a normal GeoGuessr tournament, just because we have the exact same casting style, and I'm usually on a desk these days anyway. So.
Yep. We've got a color commentator and a color commentator, both trying to figure out how to do hype and transitions, and I think that is going to be an interesting combo. I did my best to hype up the start, but I'll never be Bloom, so get well, Bloom.
I mean, it's hard to be Bloom. I mean, maybe we have less hype, but we have double the knowledge, maybe, especially because, I mean, Bloom is like gold 2 these days. So yeah, definitely more in-game knowledge this time, but yeah, maybe a bit less hype casting.
It's definitely going to be a fun combo. I'm excited to see how it works, though. So yeah, we've got an incredibly stacked lineup and super fun tournament coming for you guys today. So yeah, Ziggy, you want to talk about the format of the tournament?
Yeah, I mean, before we show you guys the players who are playing today, let's just start nice and easy with the... Okay, I don't know what this transition is, but now you can actually read everything, so we just disappear for now. So the GeoClassic is kind of similar to the World Championship format. We do have 3 modes. We have moving, no move, and NMPZ, but the moving mode is pinpointing. So instead of playing normal, boring moving duels, which are pretty random, we do it pinpointing. So you have to pinpoint the exact location to, I don't know, maybe like 170 meters exactly. I'm not sure what the threshold is, but yeah, that is pretty much the 3 modes we have at play. Should be, you guys should probably be familiar with these 3, so yeah, no new stuff there. But for this tournament, we do have something a bit slightly different because we know that there's some people who like playing NMPZ, so for them to actually get their mode and maybe to get a bit of, hype going in what comes into strategy, we do give players a pick to pick their preferred mode to start in. Basically, what happens is the player that is seated higher will have the first pick, the second player, which is seated lower, will have the second pick, and the tiebreaker will usually be the mode that has not been played. But if they both pick the same format, there will actually be a random format, but it can't be the same one 3 times. So that is pretty much it.
Yes, and so for those of you unfamiliar with pinpointing duels, I will go into a little bit more detail here about what that mode entails. So it's sort of similar to a standard moving duel in that, again, of course, you're moving around trying to find information, but in this type of duel, your goal is to find the exact 5K, not just to get close. We'll be using a map called a computer-modified moving world. So the first player to find the 5K on the round gets 1 point, and you get an additional point if your guess is closer, as in your opponent doesn't find the 5K. So if you 5K and your opponent doesn't, you will get 2 points. Otherwise, if you both 5K, whoever 5Ks first gets 1 point on the round. And in total, it is the first to 7, with a 1 minute 30-second total round timer and 15 seconds after your guess. But you have to make sure that you're being precise, and you have to make sure that you do send the 5K, because if you send it too early and you do not have all 5,000 points, then you will get 0 points and your opponent will get 1 point instead. So yeah, very, very fun mode. We've seen it in the past couple tournaments on this channel. We've seen it on Pinpointing Saturdays and in the first edition of GeoClassics, but a very, very fun test of skill that we don't get to see in the official GeoGuessr tournaments. So yeah, lots to look forward to here. Yes, hopefully, yes. And lots of great pinpointers, of course, playing in this tournament today.
Yeah, I mean, I have the easy modes. I mean, we just saw a lot of numbers on the screen, but I think it's easier if you just see pinpointing being played, because it becomes very obvious how it works. But no move and NMPZ, nothing changes. This is the exact format we use in the World Championship. So literally 6,000 health, 0.5x multiplier starting from round 2 already. So round 2 could already be game winning or game losing, depending on how you see it. 1 minute round timer and 15 seconds after guess. So no new things there. And yeah, the 2 maps we are playing today, I mean, the no-move map is kind of standard. It is GeoGuessr Saturday, which is, I think, generated by JHK. And as for the NMPZ map, Jake, thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about the map myself, but I've heard it's quite hard. I think it was recently updated by Topodic, a Rural World. Yeah, from what I hear, it's very difficult. So it could provide for some crazy rounds and some good content.
Yeah, the map is handpicked, and also the panning can be a bit unusual, I would say. Maybe a bit up to the side. So we will see some interesting rounds if we get to NMPZ, but a few of the players actually picked NMPZ, so we definitely get to see it more often than usual.
Yep.
I think.
And of course, before we jump into the tournament, we have to talk a little bit about donations. First of all, massive thanks so far to Bojan, JR, Riddle, Harper, and Ugerhard for donating to the initial prize pool, which currently stands at $258, at least at the time this slideshow was made.
I'm not even sure give you a quick update on that. We got $60 more, respectively 20 from Janos_G. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it's like blood here. Maybe it's Dutch, and they donated $10. And we also have Rodsky with $30. So thank you guys very, very much. That ups the prize pool already to 318, if my math is correct. I did not have a perfect SAT score like you, so you might have to double check me on that one.
Yeah, I mean, that sounded right based off what you said. I think it should be at 318. But yeah, thank you so much to those three as well. Just a brief overview of the breakdown. The winner of the tournament will get 65% of the prize pool. Second place gets 35, and the casters get the remaining 15, which adds up to 115. Unless I'm really washed at math, so not really sure how that one works, but we'll get that one sorted out. So,
I didn't even see that.
Speaking of things that don't quite add up, but
yeah, but even that doesn't work. We had said 55, 35, and 15. That's still 105. That is also Bojan math.
So
true, you get tariffs because you live in the US. You get like Oh.
Yep.
All right. That's probably what it is.
Oh, goodness. Well, whatever the breakdown is, thank you so much to all who are donating. This tournament would not be possible without you, so we appreciate you very much. So, here's the bracket for today. We have an absolutely insane lineup of players. I think the top 8 seeds, roughly, I think one of them couldn't make it, but for the most part, the top 8 seeds were the top 8 finishers in GeoClassic number 1, who qualified as seeded players, and the rest of the players are mostly new players who qualified sort of in the off time. Any players or matches that stand out to you, Ziggy?
I mean, a player that stands out is somebody who we didn't see last time is Radu C. Fresh world champion. I mean, he didn't have to qualify for this. We just put him in because he probably would have qualified anyway with the challenge links, but so we have him, and also I think Finbar is just like instant picks because they're good enough to not have to prove themselves. So we have Dusty, but we also have Consus, Blinky, Moo. I mean, it's a pretty stacked tournament, and honestly, even the lower seeded players are pretty cracked. I mean, we have Mackam at 16, and I think I wouldn't go into pinpointing against him and think it's an easy matchup if I'm Consus. So definitely going to be interesting to see.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah,
Jake
and
is
poor
good at
Feneb
math.
put in the work to qualify for this tournament as a seeded player, and then just gets put against the world champion in his first match. And then if he wins, he maybe gets Consus. So tough road for him for sure. But just an insane bracket all around. And some of the lower seeds also fun because they're players we haven't really seen play in tournaments at the top level very much. Lots of new names and new skill sets to look forward to here.
Yeah, also has to be said, we are not showing every single one of these games on stream just because of time purposes. I mean, the last tournament was a bit too long, I think, with 5.5 hours, so we're cutting that down. Only showing Moo versus Pop Guy, if I'm not mistaken. It should have been Feneb versus Radu C. We were pretty keen on showing that matchup, but let me paint a picture here. So 3 minutes after the stream started, I get a picture by RC, and it's just a clamp on his car, and I'm like, RC, you're supposed to play in like 7 minutes. And so he I think he's on his way home now, but yeah, not sure how that happened. Maybe he can explain it later in chat, but I was just laughing out loud, to be honest.
Yep, Radu subdued just a little bit, but we have Moo versus Pop Guy for match number 1. It looks like they are about ready to get started, so I
Yeah.
think we're going to jump right into this.
We didn't even get to talk about who picked the map here, but it is Moo with the first pick, obviously being the higher seeded player here, and he picked no moves. So we're playing GeoGuessr Saturday first, and starting the game already.
Pop Guy, known for sure as a more of a moving and pinpointing oriented player, and I think that Moo against most people would probably just pick pinpointing because of how good he is compared to many, but he knows Pop Guy is very strong at this. He also knows Pop Guy is probably going to choose pinpointing anyway, so Moo decided, out of no move in NMPZ, he'd prefer to play no move, so that's what he decided to choose.
Yeah, I think the first time I saw Pop Guy really pop on the scene, for me at least, was when back in the day me and Kodiak hosted tournaments, and there was also some moving duels, and we actually not the duels, but pinpointing format as well. I think I think even you, Jake, played in one of them, but so even back then so even back then we were like, you know what, pinpointing might be a bit more fitting for moving. So I saw him play there, and he was pretty good. So I'm definitely expecting a lot of him in that mode, but yeah, he has to play no move first and then go from there. And already completely different guesses here with Tamil Nadu versus Bihar.
Yeah, and it's Moo a little bit closer on that one. Great start for him. Of course, no multipliers in round number 1, but Moo, a very, very strong India player. He's, I think, known for that. I mean, he's known for being strong in most of everything, but he definitely plays a lot of India, I think.
Yeah, and obviously because we are both like more the commentators of in-game knowledge, we were thinking about, what if I do the talking about maybe like meta knowledge or maybe a bit more sneaky stuff on the no-move rounds, and you do the moving. So we thought of that maybe, and NMPZ is chaos anyway. You guys will see when we get to play the map that it is quite something. So it's just going to be us saying, oh, both are in different continents, who's correct. So there's not going to be that much to analyze anyway.
Yep. So I'm going to have to learn how to sort of be Bloom on these no moving rounds to try and
I'll take the easy part here. We are in Australia because we do have a double white middle line. We have a dark blue card, almost seemed like, or maybe it's like a light blue one and it's just in the shadow. But
yeah,
my first vibe definitely was Vic, but I can definitely see New South Wales. Oh, we actually have a
Western
I think
Australia,
a Wagas. Yeah,
which is kind of a surprise, but yeah, Moo is, I mean, he's going to 2-round him. Absolutely insane. What a guess, even within New South Wales for Moo. Right on it. And Pop Guy, I mean, again, I think he saw the light blue car. He's like, yeah, that's quite common in Western Australia. So he went for that. But wow, that was a quick first game. And,
I warned about the two-round potential just because the multipliers start instantly, just like we use it in the World Championship. So it happened in the first game already, and that means that Pop Guy already on the back foot. But now we go to his pick, and it's no surprise, it is pinpointing. But I don't know, is he really favored against Moo in pinpointing?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
It might be comparatively Pop Guy's best mode, but I mean, Moo is Moo, and we've seen time and time again how good he is at pinpointing. So this is this is going to be anything but an easy match for Pop Guy. See if he can extend it and take it to the NMPZ. I mean, if you can get to the NMPZ, like you said, the map is so hard. There's going to be a lot of randomness in terms of the rounds and who happens to get closer. So if he can take it to NMPZ, he'll definitely feel like he has an okay chance. But yeah, this should be a fun pinpointing match. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I think especially the NMPZ map, I think Topodic made sure that there's not a single like meta clue. I think you will not even see like a car color, or I mean, you can dream of seeing a car in general. I think it's, if there's something visible that would help, he usually just panned it so high up that you just don't see it anymore. So it's basically playing GeoGuessr maybe as it's supposed to be, how some meta purists see it sometimes. And I already like the start of this because it doesn't look like an easy pinpoint in Indonesia, just because that's just how Indonesia works.
Yep. And a small road in sort of a residential area here.
And now I just hand it to you.
Yeah, and is it 1 minute round? Is it not supposed to be 1.5? Is that?
That's a good question.
Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah.
You knows it is. Let's go.
Yep. There we go. Got to change those settings. All right. Well, so much for Indonesia, I suppose. We'll
well,
see what we get now.
Japan.
Japan's fun as well. Mu has been known for a long time as a very strong Japan player. I mean, I suppose that's mostly with reference to no move in NMPZ, but he can definitely make do in all three modes.
Yeah, I think I've seen him back in the day just with people streaking Plunkett streaks NMPZ Japan, which I think is a bit insane in the really in the sense of the word insane. Not sure how you do that, but well, it's not going to help him here really, just because in moving you will definitely find at least a pole, and then both players will just know where it is.
Yep,
roughly.
Exactly. So yeah, all sorts of clues you can find in Japan. We have a sign. Okay, so Tochigi is that prefecture there. We've got prefectural roads, 1532, and then 122 presumably is a national road. Pop guy zooming in, looking for these road labels. Mu does not have the same sign, so Pop guy has a bit of a head start.
He already found the 15, so now he just has to find the intersection to the other one.
Yep.
And it seems like he has it, and now it's just backtracking to where he started.
Yep, and I think Mu is zoomed in maybe on the general area he thinks it is, but I don't think he's had any signage yet.
And so, I think that's a lock.
Yep. 7 seconds for Mu to respond, but again, pretty much no info at all for him. So this is likely going to be a 2-0 lead for Pop Guy, and it is beautifully played by Pop Guy. And yeah, I mean, like we said, this is a game that he has to win. He has to win this to get to the NMPZ tiebreaker. So very, very good start for him.
Yeah, I mean, obviously playing moving solo always a bit tricky, just because you kind of have to decide at some point which way do I go. And I think they went opposite directions on the main road. They both got to, and Pop Guy just happened to have the right direction, didn't even have to move that far. And second round looks like a northern NSW Queensland location, Gen 2 with sugarcane, so something around there.
Yep, definitely. You get a lot of that sugarcane around the coast, sort of easternmost coastal areas of Australia. Pretty mountainous. Yeah, it could even be as far up north as like Cairns. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
I think Gen 2 these days pretty rare up there. Usually,
okay.
I mean, it's either like Byron Bay or Mackay for me. I mean, Byron Bay is just a meme at this point, but it doesn't seem like there's any good information here. We saw like one road name, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had a couple street signs, and that's really it. Mu might be scanning for the street names at this point. He maybe figures he is still moving, but they're both in the same area, but there's just like nothing in this round. So we'll see if either is able to come up with anything, but
I mean, it's just Australia covered so much Gen 4 at this point. It's like, if you spawn in Gen 2, you're probably pretty far away from anything.
Yep. I can't quite tell where they are in relation to each other. Okay, Mu is just on it. Insane. He recognizes the coverage, knows where the Gen 2 is, that sort of thing. So, yeah, Mu is just, he's locked in on a round like that, I suppose.
Well, gets him 1 point at least. I mean, almost, I mean, maybe with a bit more time, he could maybe find those road names, but also have to hope that the mountains are mapped correctly, or in a way that you can find them.
Indeed. Did we lose? Wait. Okay, I just buffered for a bit. So it looks like maybe an urban South Africa round here. South Africa can be deceptively difficult when it comes to finding information in urban areas. Oftentimes you don't get the city name written as often as you would like. So let's see, they're moving kind of in different directions right now from what I can tell. Again, they're both kind of stuck in this semi-urban area trying to get out of it.
That's like every ZAR round for you.
Yep.
I've been stuck in Pretoria, Johannesburg suburbs. I mean, it's honestly good that they're not in Pretoria, because this just looks like the East Coast, and it's KwaZulu-Natal, so that helps.
So that gives Mu the correct province. I think he's already zoomed in on the Durban area, which sort of reinforces the idea that it could be Durban. Currently, Pop Guy looking closer to Quebec, which I think is Eastern Cape. So I don't
Now
think
he's on a
Pop Guy
pretty
is
main road. Like, if
Okay.
he finds anything now, it could be pretty good.
Is Mu 5 King? I think he is. Yeah. So he actually managed to find the specific
wow.
roads. That's insane. He was so fast. I don't know if he found the word camper down. I wasn't quite looking at his screen maybe when he saw that or he just kind of scanned urban suburbs and managed to find the roads. But yeah, so quick.
I think after he saw KwaZulu-Natal, he instantly zoomed to Camperdown, so I imagine that he saw the name somewhere beforehand.
Okay,
Otherwise, it would just be an insane find.
Yeah, maybe it was that like water supply sign that they had at the start might have said Camperdown. I'm not sure, but yep. Such a great find from Mu, and just the speed with which he was able to pinpoint that. He had so little time left to go, and he was able to find it anyway. Deserved 2 points for him there.
And now we go to Taiwan. I mean, if you find a road number, then and you know how they are structured, it's doable to just look for them instantly, not look for anything else. Meanwhile, Pop Guy finding a different sign, just like town names.
Mu's got the 149, and he's scanning for that. And like you said, Pop Guy had a couple of town names, downtown something. I didn't quite catch what it was. But Mu looks like he's found the road again, and he's just already lining this up. Took him a while to find the 149, but he did spot it eventually.
Yeah, at this point, he's just looking for the right bend, so...
Yep. And there's going to be pressure on Pop Guy to match him as soon as he sends it in. Now, does he have? Looks like he does. Okay. But Mu is having a little bit of trouble, I think, lining up the bend. There's so many bends in this road. So, honestly, I'm not sure who's going to be closer, but it could be either.
They both seem like... I saw the exact same bend on both guys' screens, so... But actually, Pop Guy managing to find it. And I think that's exactly where Mu was looking for a long time, if I'm not mistaken, but...
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, maybe he just didn't quite like the bends for whatever reason that he saw, but Pop Guy taking 2 points on a round where Mu had the road quite a bit earlier, but Pop Guy kind of just showed up out of nowhere and grabbed both points on that round. So he takes the lead once again, and he goes back to Japan, where Pop Guy got his first 2 points. See if he can repeat that here.
Yep, but it seems like Mu finding the first good sign already looks pretty good, I would say.
Looks like he's having trouble getting to a spot where he can read it well. Maybe he saw it. I didn't quite see it, though. Is it just town names? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe he disregards them because they look pretty small. He has never heard of them and doesn't even point to a bigger road he can look for. Meanwhile, Pop Guy found a phone code and now he found a road number, so he has a pretty good idea of where he is now. And now I favor him to 5k this first, just because based of that sign.
Mito, I think, which is that big city in Ibaraki. So good chance Mu maybe even knows the prefecture. I mean, he sees the diamonds, he sees the general landscape. Yeah, it looks like he is in Ibaraki, but he doesn't quite have the same information that Pop Guy has. He just has small towns that he might not know. Looks a little... I mean, they both look a little bit unsure, to be fair.
I mean, judging by where their pins are right now, I would say Pop Guy definitely gets 1 point here, but...
Yeah, Mu trying to line up the grid, the road angle, and...
Did he get it last second?
He actually got it.
Because he lined it up, and the road angle was not north-south as the rest of the roads, so he just picked the one that is a bit northwest angled, and actually 5Ks.
That's so impressive.
That was so last second.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Wow, Pop Guy taking 4 out of his 6 points so far on Japan against Mu, which is...
He has 6, right?
I suppose I wouldn't have expected that. Yeah, well, he's got 6 so far, but I think 4 of them came on Japan.
No, you said 4 out of 5.
Oh, did I say 5? Oh,
yeah. I said 4 out of 5.
That's tough. Yep, I probably did. Okay, so Guanacaste. So that, I mean, I guess it's just the name of a pharmacy, so that doesn't necessarily mean that we are in the province of Guanacaste, but it does confirm that we are in Costa Rica. So
I do not know that province name, so I will not be a help here.
Oh, Liberia. Liberia, that is in Guanacaste. That's that's the biggest city in the province. It's sort of northwestern Costa Rica. This is the first province name I learned because this is the only part of Costa Rica I've actually been to. So,
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
Very, very beautiful country.
Does it compare to Costa Rica, though? Kind of got some competition there now, recently.
Wait, did I say... What did
You
I
said
say?
Panama.
I said
okay,
Panama?
Okay, wait, no.
Am
now,
I, bro,
maybe I understood Panama.
Am I getting gaslit, or am
I was like, no,
just
this
saying
looks like Costa Rica.
wrong?
Like,
Did I say Panama?
Bro, I'm at least you said 4 out of 5.
Help.
I'm sure about that, but I think now I misheard what you said.
Oh my gosh. Well, this could be game. I'm not sure either player has much of anything.
Well, Pop Guy switched from Costa.
Oh my god, wait, who's in Panama? Oh my god.
Yes, I was out. Okay, so okay, listen.
Oh dear.
And that's not gonna feel good for going into NPZ after missing the country and moving. I think that's like one of the worst feelings you can get. But to be fair, it's like new coverage, and maybe you didn't think about it.
Yeah, gotta know your provinces. There's only 7 of them. Gotta know.
Wait, 7?
I mean, yeah, there's 7 provinces, and Guanacaste and Liberia is quite a big city. So I don't know.
Okay.
Gotta know your Costa Rica, folks.
To me, Liberia is a country in Africa, personally. But I couldn't be happier that Pop Guy won, because that means we get the first taste of NMPZ in our first matchup. So.
Yep. And now we get cinema. Whatever this map has in store, I can't wait to find out. Oh my goodness.
Some players have voiced their concern about this map. Are they justified? We shall see after what we see today, but for the viewers, it's always fun. So if you are a viewer and you don't have to play, you are in luck. And already not quite sure if this is the US or not. Or if it's Mexico.
I would have thought, I guess my first thought was US, but Mexico 100% possible as well. We do have sun in the south, suggesting, we're not going to be any further south than this, but I've got like a ridge to the south, and otherwise not a whole lot to go off of here.
I mean, both kind of zooming into Arizona and New Mexico. I mean, makes sense. We do have some, like, quite south-looking shrubs there on the left side. And Moo lining up the road, surely 5K'd.
Surely. Pop Guy doing the same. Both finding roads that they seem to like. You never know, although there are a lot of roads in the US, so we'll see how close they are. One in Arizona.
Oh!
Pop Guy!
Whoa!
What? He actually got it!
Well, somebody tell him this mode is not about pinpointing, so he doesn't have to get the road. I mean, he can for a style point, sure, but
oh my god.
I did not have Pop Guy as a strong NMPZ player in my mind, but maybe after that one, I might have him. But
that was insane.
That's definitely a way to start off the NMPZ game.
Holy moly. Pop Guy making a name for himself. I mean, everyone knows how good Moo is, but again, we haven't really seen Pop Guy at the top level very much, so many people aren't quite aware of just how skilled he is, but he's a heck of a player, and he's shown that here so far. My gosh.
Yeah. I do agree with, I think Vietnam is the standard guess here. I could see a weird Indonesia maybe, but the pavement seems a bit off.
Yeah, I really do like Vietnam too. I kind of agree that the road looks maybe a little weird for Indonesia. So we'll see if Moo follows. He hasn't zoomed into his map yet, so we don't really have an idea of what he's thinking. Pop Guy's like 5King.
The thing is, he's 5King in Saba now, so maybe he's thinking it's Saba. I thought about that briefly, but
yeah, he is in Saba. You're right.
But his pin is not in Saba. His pin is in Vietnam. So he's just checking whether he can find a 5K in Saba, and if not, it's not Saba. And
oh my gosh, no, he's just the GOAT.
What?
What is happening?
Well, that is almost a 2-rounder to the other side this time. We see Pop Guy almost flawlessing there in 2 rounds, and round 3 looks interesting. Although this looks like the road to the lake southeast of Kumasi, if I would have a guess.
Wow.
Unless,
Okay.
unless it's not even Ghana and I'm wrong, but this pavement
Yeah, it
screams
could be
Ghana to me.
Ghana. Yeah, Lake Kusumtwe, I think is what it's called. Like I don't know the road, but I can name the lake.
Okay, that is good.
Uh,
I feel like it looks like,
although
because it's like pretty hilly, but it's not like you have like a tabletop mountain like in the east.
yep. Yes, they're both thinking Ghana. I don't imagine we'll see the game end here, but you never
Hey,
really know. Okay.
put me in. It is the road to the lake.
On it. Oh my
I think
goodness.
I think it's quite recognizable, but I don't know why. It's just like every time I see it, I get it, but I couldn't tell you how. It's just like it looks like it looks.
I mean, they gotta. Yeah, I mean, we gotta get in there.
So, mods, can we ban Finbar for
Praise
nerding me by saying the road does not go to the lake, but around it? All right, sure.
Oh gosh. Well,
And on
what is
this, I think I need your call here because
my call? Oh no.
I don't know this. This
Oh,
is
great.
just like a
Well,
round I just throw away.
I was gonna say Vietnam. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It looks so
When I have
weird.
no idea, I just say Vietnam because I'm not used to looking at the
My
card.
first thought was South America in general. Maybe weird Colo or something, but the soil does scream Southeast Asia, maybe?
Yeah, the soil being really red. I don't know, but we could see game here. Hofkai, after losing in 2 rounds in game 1, has just generational lock-in. Oh my gosh, it's Peru. This is it. Surely.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about but
Oh my, Hofkai is actually the GOAT. Unbelievable.
he actually beats out Mu 2-1
He
and
pulls it off. Oh my goodness.
2 times in a row. I think it's just northern Vietnam, and I think that's exactly where he guessed last time. So I think if he did the same guess twice in a row, he would have 5K'd the second time. But
Oh my. What? I can't believe, especially after that first game, it was just like, Moo's going to be fine here. I was thinking, like, Pop Guy might take a couple of rounds off him here and there, but Moo was looking in control. And then Pop Guy just, what a phenomenal performance in the second and third games. Wow. Well, he's certainly made a name for himself there. He's put himself on the map. Pop Guy beats Moo and will advance to the quarterfinals. Amazing.
I mean, this is just the NMPZ map I'm talking about. This is pretty hard, and missing the continent happened to me so often that I couldn't even. I don't know if I got a 10 streak solo, country streak. So it's definitely a tough map. I don't know if I go Vietnam there, just because I also had the South America vibes. I thought about Colo, Peru, maybe like a weird Brazil.
Yep.
Yeah, Vietnam makes sense in retrospect. 24 copyright, obviously.
Of course,
but,
yeah. I totally saw that. That's why I went Vietnam, yeah.
But also the moving of Pop Guy. I mean, he just found the right signs. It just, everything just went his way. And also the pinpoint in Taiwan was pretty nice. I think even though he had less time, he just found it a bit quicker. So,
yeah, and then that Japan one too, where he was, like you said, he was lining up that one road that had a different angle than the others. Again, super, super impressive pinpoint. Moo might be kicking himself about the final round in Costa Rica, but yeah. No, I mean, Pop Guy really just, I'm so impressed by his performance there, and I'm excited to see how far he can go in this tournament.
Yeah, and that's game number 1 done.
So, yeah, do we get to see Feneb and Radu after all? Has Radu made it home?
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, Radu DM'd me 14 minutes ago that he's home, so he should be ready now. But yeah, apparently we showed 2 games out of the first round, so that's more games for you guys to see. And I think it's a good one. But since technically Feneb is the higher seed because of his performance in the last tournament, he technically has the first pick, and he picked pinpointing. No surprise there, I would say.
Yep. Certainly. Feneb always been known for that, despite being from Australia, where the internet and the ping doesn't quite cooperate as well. He's always been known as such a strong moving player. Has always been his forte. But again, very, very well-rounded player. He's made sure of that recently. He's been grinding quite a lot, and even if he didn't get the result that he wanted at the APAC regionals, he's definitely determined to make it back and come back stronger at the major tournaments and possibly the World Championship this coming year.
Yeah, we'll see what GeoGuessr has cooking up in the background. I'm pretty sure they're thinking about what to do or planning as we speak, so probably going to be an announcement sometime soon, but yeah, don't have any information about that. Anyways,
I don't know what... But Feneb's got a yellow sign. This is big. Oh my! But Radu found the town.
Yeah, he found
didn't need a yellow sign. He just found Hønefoss. Oh my goodness! And did he already send?
Yeah, he just backtracked in like 2 seconds. So that was pretty quick.
Feneb's got the roads. Oh, he's got Hønefoss, but like, oh man, it would be impressive if he finds the 5K in this amount of time. Better hurry.
Oh, I think he got it. Yeah,
he's within reach. Wow.
That's
impressive.
Minimizing the damage at least. Only 1 point for RC, but actually just knowing the town like that, okay. Personally, I've been to Norway a lot and I've never heard of it, but I think it's not the biggest tourist destination. It's just like a small or biggish town near Oslo.
Tegucigalpa. I wonder if you really know your Curacao, maybe you could be familiar with what neighborhoods have a street sign named after a capital city or something like that. But I think just the general landscape.
The capital city?
Suggests. Well, it was Tegucigalpa of Honduras. So
okay, I don't even know that as a town. Sure.
I mean, I'm guessing that's like a theme. Like all the streets in this area will have the same theme, but I may not be correct about that. But...
yeah, I don't know how I approach Honduras. Now I say Honduras. How I would approach Curacao moving, but it's usually like either finding a bigger road you get to and then just lining it up, or finding maybe a mountain that is distinct enough to look for.
That's definitely usually the play. Those blue signs that you get on the fairly large roads pointing to towns, those are usually your best friend moving in Curacao. But it looks like Radu is just scanning for road names and angles here. And Feneb, I think, is just doing the same. But neither has had much success yet.
Yeah, both only have 15 seconds left, but that seems like a find, and that seems like a lock.
Yep.
But what is interesting to see is that Radu never goes back to spawn. He just backtracks in his mind. He doesn't need to go back to spawn and see, oh, where did I start? And that's going to be 2 points. That's a 3-0.
Insane. Yeah, it's so impressive. I mean, for a long time, I didn't do that at all because I would just go back to the spawn and just figure it out from there. But it is really it's a great way to save time when you're pinpointing. If you can really map out in your head where you've moved over the course of a round, and you just have, I mean, you see players like Blinky and stuff pinpointing so quickly. That's how they're able to do it. They know exactly where they've gone to get to the point that they are. So as soon as they find info, like you said, they just backtrack in their mind. They don't even have to go back and double check.
But it also adds a layer that you have to keep in mind, but at the same time you have to think about so much stuff to look at. Where do I move? What signs do I look at? It just adds another layer of stuff you have to keep in mind. So maybe not the thing you start off. And meanwhile, Feneb already has the town, and it seems like RC as well.
Here we go. Find the street signs at the start. Lining it up. I mean, it's the same grid everywhere, but it's Radu who sends first.
He sends first.
Still looking for the street names. I think he's got one of them, but maybe not the other.
Seems like it.
And yep, they both have it. So he limits the damage to 1 point, but Radu with a 4-0 lead and a dominant start on Feneb's preferred mode.
Sarulangun, Kabupaten. Okay.
Yep. That is Jambi's. I think it's like sort of south central Jambi, if I remember correctly.
Would make sense with the mixed houses here. We have tiled roofs and also some metal roofs.
Yep. Currently, Radu, there's Sarulangun, which is... Wait. Why is the label in South Sumatra? I could have sworn it was Jambi. But I don't even know anymore. But yeah, definitely Sarulangun. Feneb is currently looking at Java, which is interesting. I don't know if he spotted...
Did he not see the sign, maybe?
There, he sees it now. Surely does he not remember? Or
no, that one doesn't have a Kabupaten on it. It just has like a name, like Pelal. Is that like Pelalawan something?
Pelalawan is Riau, I think, which is still Sumatra. I could have sworn, at the bottom it says Kab Sarulangun, but he doesn't see that. He's looking at the top, but he doesn't. Oh, it also says it there though, in tiny text.
Well,
now he's over. Okay, but now Radu's like 5 king already. I was like following the saga on Feneb's screen, trying to See, and it's like Radu's already pinpointing, so oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
We're like next to a bigger river, and now it's just finding this road, and it doesn't seem to be that easy.
I was looking at Surulangun. For some reason, Surulangun is in South Sumatra, but I think it's Jambi. Again, I haven't even quite seen where Radu is, but no, yeah, it is. Okay, they're both in South Sumatra. Okay.
Wait, they have Pilalawan. Okay.
Oh my
That is
god. What is
conflicting
going
information. Well, that is the
why
first point for Feneb at least, but I think Nida's going to be happy that they didn't get the right state there.
Yeah, Mackam says Surulangun on Sarulangun. Tough. I don't know. And then Pelalawan, it was Pelawan, I think, but then there's also Pelalawan, which is in Riau. So, yep, not confusing at all.
Nope, not at all. But yeah, what I was about to say is that so far Feneb's pick has not been going the way he wanted, but I think it's hard to pick a mode against the world champion, which you're going to be very much favored. So I think that's
being the world champion. You kind of have to just be insanely good at every mode, which Radu, of course, is. So this is going to be an uphill battle for Feneb, but not too much of a surprise, I would say.
Yeah, but even though I haven't seen Radu do pinpointing a lot in the past, at least I didn't really watch the La Ligue he played, but seems like he picked up a bit.
Yeah, he's definitely still pretty comfortable with it, and he's done a good amount of speed running and things in the past, so he's no stranger to quick 5Ks.
Well, I mean, my hope is he just has been playing the game for so long, he better be the best. So it's just what I think. Meanwhile, he apparently found the right town here.
Yep. I didn't quite see what he said. Okay, Feneb's got the same. Again, this is just a race to the pinpoint. Only 5 seconds left. See if either of them is able to get it. Radu has a road angle he likes. Not so sure about Feneb. It's right between them.
Ooh, that looks like a tie. It is.
Yep. First tie of the day. We stay at 4-1. Again, like we said it before, this is Feneb's preferred mode, so he would love to get a win on the board here. He doesn't want to have to beat Radu in no move and NMPZ, but definitely
especially no move against Radu is quite tough.
Yeah, for sure. It should be in Latvia here. We had the Jēla, which is of course Latvian for street or road.
Yep.
He might have had some signage, maybe not. There we go, Livani. Okay, Livani is quite a large town in southeastern Latvia. Which
sure, whatever you say.
No, there it is. Yep. I mean, I say large. It's probably like 5,000 people because it's Latvia, but you know.
Relatively for the country, yes.
It's knowable, at least. It's one of the municipalities. Radu has sent already. Feneb now pressure to match, assuming that Radu has 5K'd, which...
Yeah, he even went back to spawn for a singular second and made sure he's actually correct this time, but...
Feneb just in time, able to match it. But it's still match point. If Radu can get 2 points in this next round, he will take the game. And again, Feneb, it has to be said, he's not playing badly. It's just Radu is so quick. There's only so much Feneb can even do in some of these rounds.
Yeah, we had a lot of rounds that just Radu was quicker 5K'ing, or also the tie in Serbia. So it's quite even. Argentina moving, I always dislike, because, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really tricky to find that singular sign that has the information that you want. And apparently Feneb found it with Sapala, so...
Maybe, yeah.
Not quite sure where he picked it up, but...
I didn't see it either, yeah. But, well, now he doesn't look as sure. Now he's looking at Chosmalal. Radu looking at downtown Neuquén. So they're both, I think, in Neuquén province, but Radu actually looks fairly confident in Neuquén itself.
Yeah, but now Feneb is scanning different towns, so maybe he didn't have any information and I just completely made that up. But he looked so confident zooming into Zapala, so I just assumed he had it.
Yeah, I was looking at downtown as well. I'm not sure, but again, Radu seems fairly confident that he's in the town, but it's actually Feneb who sends it.
Yeah, I think that is correct. And that's also what Radu was checking. The first thing he looked when he looked in Neuquén, that was the part he checked, but he disregarded it instantly. So...
Could be 2 points if Feneb's correct, and he is. Wow. right under Radu's nose there. It looked like he, like you said, he kind of just scanned over that and maybe didn't like it, or maybe didn't spot that particular roundabout or something. But it's a big 2 points.
And we get another South Africa. This would be a nightmare of a seed for me. Just getting Argentina and
Yep. Just
what?
straightforward.
Mapistrafe.
I don't know if.
I mean, both of them zoom in, so
Yeah.
I mean, the landscape does look quite Kruger adjacent, so in the mountains.
Both thinking sort of Limpopo and Mpumalanga area, but yeah, Tabazimbi could be the name of a town or a municipality. You never quite know what's going to show up on the map and what won't. But,
or if it's been renamed 15 times.
Yeah, exactly. Although Tabazimbi does sound like a more of a native name, so that's the type of thing that maybe be more likely to show up on the map. So I think it's especially when you see the sort of English names, you have to be very careful because those are often, it's like that was the name when the coverage was taken and it's just not the name anymore.
Yeah, I mean, this seems like a fairly big town, and that also had like a welcome sign, so it's definitely like should be the name, but nobody has found it yet, so maybe I'm doubting this is on the map. Who knows?
Yeah, and Tabazimbi, it's there on Radu's screen. He's got it. Yep.
Oh.
This is tough for Feneb. I mean, Radu has about 10 seconds to pinpoint this, and if he can, that's very
Feneb
likely game over.
Has to 5k at least in the next 5 seconds to not die here, but I think it's not going to happen.
He doesn't have the 5k, but it looks like he does, and he's going to take it a lot further west than I would have expected, then clearly that Feneb would have expected as well, because again, he was scanning for the town for most of that round, but he thought it was northeast within the country. So, yeah, not too much else to say. I mean, Radu just being Radu, very, very impressive performance there. And Feneb, again, it's, of course, I mean, he's against Radu. It's going to be difficult to win no matter what. It does have to be said that it is a little bit slower playing moving in Australia, but he's not out of it. He's not out of it. We have NMPZ actually next.
Wait, is it actually?
I didn't actually realize that, but apparently NMPZ.
Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I just looked it up, and it's actually Radu's preferred mode, I guess. Interestingly enough.
Loves rural world, I suppose. Or he just wanted to spice it up. But
I won't blame him for that.
Feneb maybe is comparatively weaker in NMPZ. Maybe that's Radu's thinking here. I'm not sure. But either way, with a 1-0 lead, he'll feel in control, I would say. I mean, I think he's quite confident in his abilities to win at least one of the next two. So we'll see if he can bring it home here.
And yeah, already starting off, not quite sure what I'm looking at. My first thought, we might be just near Tallinn or something. But
yeah,
it definitely seems European with the box on the left.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And we have a Tallinn guess by Feneb?
Wow.
You read my mind? Wait, that's actually...
Oh my goodness.
So that means that's definitely just Tallinn. Okay.
Bro's watching the stream, surely. Oh my goodness. That's such a specific guess, but I mean, you said Tallinn as well, so...
I don't know, it just has... I mean, he's lining us up. I'm not sure if this is...
Let him
don't think it lines up. I don't think it lines up, personally, but it would be cool if it is actually there. And both are guessing Tallinn, so...
Wow.
If it's not Tallinn, then everyone is bad. Yep.
Tallinn on Turku. Oh my goodness. That's crazy how all three people had the exact same idea there.
I just wouldn't expect that pavement.
Sure it wasn't the US.
Yeah, I thought about the US, but I think the box on the left. I mean, why would the US just have a random box in the middle of nowhere?
True.
And speaking of middle of nowhere here.
Yeah. My gosh, again, such a specific zoom from Radu. Both of them, actually. We're looking at the same little peninsula there.
Yeah, this seems very familiar, and it was somewhere up there, but couldn't recall the exact road or town it leads to.
Yeah, both feeling pretty good about Newfoundland, though, here. Or I guess Newfoundland. Apparently I'm not supposed to say land.
Newfound land. I think this is the road. No, I think this is the road. Yeah, RC is on it. I think this is the exact road that was in a daily challenge once.
Okay.
And I think it was there. Maybe I'm just thinking about the wrong round, but I'm pretty sure Radu is on it.
Kinda. Yeah.
Hey, Don't doubt him.
Wow. Well, of course, Feneb minimizing the damage. He's still on the correct island. Still a solid guess, but Radu, I mean, what can you do there? What have we here?
We do have concrete pavements, so you instantly think of Philly and Thailand here, but it doesn't look like either. Yeah, Vietnam.
You get some concrete in Vietnam too, right?
Yeah, we're like at the edge of the road here. It just goes to gravel. Yeah.
Thailand.
It looks like there's something on the right side of the road. Maybe that's a pole. I can't. Or maybe a tree trunk. Probably a tree. Yeah, it's probably.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It does. It does just look like a tree. Yeah.
And yeah, we have both guesses that I mentioned with Thailand and Philippines. So. And it's
Indonesia. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's real world in a nutshell, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Indo does use a lot of concrete roads, especially in Java. I feel like you get a lot of them. But yeah, now we have the most even score basically possible, 1 point lead for Feneb. And we go into this, and immediately I'm thinking, is the national park in Portugal, or is it something else in Europe?
Yeah, Debre's got the same call in chat. He's thinking,
oh yeah, okay.
Minas Gerais, I think, is the park in the north. But
yeah, it's either the Estrella Park or the one like Max Northeast.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely like Portugal here. And we have a lock by Feneb. I really like putting the pressure on here because RC not opened the map yet.
Yeah, I like it too. Radu going France. This is actually pretty big. 2.5x damage. We could see serious points. It could even be game. I'm not sure. It is. Minas Gerais. But is that enough?
Oh,
wow.
The thing is, even with this lead, it might not matter at all because we might just get an impossible location next. So okay, this doesn't look impossible.
Not too crazy. Is this Canada or is it US?
Bro, I had it when I first loaded in. I thought it's Turkey, but I'm pretty sure it's Sask or Alberta.
Yeah,
now.
I would have thought Sask or Alberta. Yeah, or North Dakota.
If RC guesses US, I don't know if
you can't doubt Radu in the US. I mean, if he goes US, I feel like, oh my god, I swear if he has this.
Well, that doesn't line up, but maybe he finds another lineup.
He's looking at, is that like Devil's Lake in North Dakota? I think Feneb is still just thinking strictly Canada here. Goodness, this is so tough for Feneb. He knows how close he was. If he had clicked North Portugal instead of Central Portugal, he would have won already. But
yeah, I mean the road quality just doesn't give me US vibes here. But I mean, if somebody knows US better than me, it's RC. So probably shouldn't be saying that.
Exactly.
But we have both countries, yeah.
Oh my god, did he do it? I think he did.
I think it might be enough. Oh my god,
no, it's not. Oh my gosh.
He could have won if he 5k'd, by the way. If he actually 5k'd the location, it would have been enough to win the game, barely. But
yeah, I think that. Yep. You're absolutely right. It's just like Feneb in the last round. It's like slightly closer. He could have closed it out, but now it's a total toss-up.
Yeah, speaking of toss-ups.
What even is this? Oh my gosh.
Why is the sun north? That is
sun north.
Bit.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. What is going on? What? Wait, why is the sun north? Can it be?
Is it Argentina?
Is it Argentina?
I mean, is it? No. The trees on the left don't look Argentinian. The roads, I mean, could be Santiago del Estero, something like that, but I would
ignore
not put too much.
Prince Edward Island.
PEI here. Lines up the road. Yeah, I mean, Low-key has the 5k if it is there. But
I mean, it does line up.
It kind of makes sense with the vegetation. Like, I don't hate it, but if he actually is on the 5k here, that he might be the best player alive. And RC has 5 seconds to make any guess, and he's going Arch.
He's going Arch. Oh my god. Yeah, it's Arch.
It is Arch.
Yep. Sun north.
Sun north. Somebody tell him.
Unbelievable.
Somebody tell him. Sometimes the sun does not troll you.
That is so tough for Feneb to think that had he clicked like a little bit more north in Portugal, he would have already taken it to the tiebreaker. But Radu does not go down, keeps his cool, near 5K on the reservoir in South Dakota, and then an insane guess on an Argentina round. Wow.
Yeah. The players
What a
can
matchup.
complain all they want about the map, but I think the rounds were gettable so far and quite fun to watch.
Yep. No, this has been great so far. It's only the first round. Lots more to look forward to. But the world champion stays alive for now, and he goes on to wait, Mackam 2-0? Yo.
Okay.
Okay.
Mackam just
Consus-
2-0'd Consus.
What? Consus won GeoClassic #1, by the way. He won the entire tournament. He beat Blinky in the grand final, and Mackam 2-0 in round 1. That's a crazy upset. Oh my goodness.
I played Mackam yesterday in moving 2v2s, and he cooked us pretty much every single time together with Jamabi. So
Yep.
Not surprised there, but yeah, 2-0 is crazy though.
Yeah, Moo and I played that same team about maybe a week ago, and yeah, it's a similar result. I think they were super strong. So, wow, awesome. And a couple other, Geo losing to Barry, that's huge as well. Again, Geo, of course, we've seen him not in the official World Championship and regionals and stuff, but we've seen him in a lot of like other community tournaments like Bloom Invitationals, for example. And yeah, we know how good he is. So that is another, I would say, surprising result. Finbar with a 2-0. We get Finbar versus Blinky. That's going to be fantastic as well.
Oh no, Finbar versus Blinky. Can he finally drop the story of the EMEA? That's the question. Well, he didn't get to play against Blinky in the World Championship because he lost his first matchup. But
Yep.
Yeah, he could have prevented Blinky losing to Lero. That's all I'm saying. Finbar let Blinky down. Kind of.
True.
Think about it.
The opportunity to take him down himself.
But
yeah,
we do see the pick here. Is it a surprise by Blinky pinpointing?
No.
Although Finbar in his first match also picked pinpointing, but I think that was opponent based more than, because I don't think as Finbar as a pinpointing player, more no move focused, but also strong in pinpointing. But
yeah,
definitely adjust their picks based on who they're facing.
Okay, so they both chose pinpointing then. Or I say, or no, you're saying in the sorry, in the you can't even do that. So you said the first match. Okay, I understand. Yeah, my bad. Is there anyone that Blinky wouldn't choose pinpointing against? I'm kind of curious.
Don't think so.
Yeah, it feels like that's just
maybe if he knows the opponent is not good at NMPZ, I could see that happening. But
yeah, we'll see if he makes a surprising strategic pick. But for now, it's going to be pinpointing, and we are going to start in Thailand.
Yeah, just for the record, Finbar did pick no move, so he did not pick NMPZ. In fact, nobody picked NMPZ in this round. Everybody picked pinpointing or no move.
Yeah, they learned their lesson. They saw the map in the first round, and they were like, okay, we're gonna not do that anymore. Oh gosh, we should hopefully see a couple NMPZ tiebreakers in this round. Anhua Sai.
Well, okay. There is information on this sign if you're capable of reading.
Yep, Finbar's got a similar sign as well. Do you know if Finbar can read Thai? I'm not actually sure.
Maybe the abbreviations, because that's, I think, what everyone knows. I say everyone in like the World Championship circuit.
Yeah.
I think they all know at least the abbreviations. I mean, even I know them, but I don't think I could read what it says on a sign like that. Like, if I see one of the green signs in Thailand, I'm just like, yeah, okay, GG, my opponent's just 5Ks and I'm cooked.
Yeah.
I just accept my fate. It is what it is.
No, that's me as well. I still haven't taken the time to learn it. So Blinky's like 5King, I guess. I think he's found the town. I don't know if he had the road number or just like the info on that sign, but like you said, all he needs is a sign like that, and looks like he's going to take the lead.
Yep. 2 points. Manages to find the exact one. We're actually just next to the river there.
Yeah, I guess I don't think it was visible from any point that the players were at, but right by Vientiane. And yep, good start for Blinky. See if Finbar can bounce back in the US.
Well, US also a country. Apparently, everyone just knows every phone code now, and I refuse to learn them just because they have no system behind it. And I don't think I would be able to learn them personally.
I genuinely feel the same way. Like, I haven't really tried the whole like mapping numbers to letters thing, and I think if I tried hard enough, I could probably pull it off. But I find memorizing numbers to be so incredibly difficult compared to memorizing words that I can't bring myself to do it. And now that I'm like not playing actively in these tournaments anymore, there's less pressure for me to like actually do it. So
True.
I just keep putting it off because I find it to be so mind-numbing and just not as fun as memorizing numbers or letters. Good lord.
Well, both of them have good signage, but they're actually in very different towns. And so far, I like Finbar's more because I feel like he was pretty set on the town. And... Oh, yep. And now he just finds the intersection faster, maybe.
Getting there. He might have. He has one of the roads. He's just looking for the other one. Finbar's still looking.
Looks like he locked in, even though we can't say for sure. I mean, he's not moving his mouse anymore, so...
Yep. Gosh, Finbar looked like he had the advantage there, but he lost it. And it is going to be Blinky with both points there. Finbar, opportunity there, but drops 1 point.
Yeah, I don't know what took him so long. I don't know if he was looking for like a road name or if he was just looking for a lineup. I mean, it's just a north-south grid, so why would he do that? But
and
not really sure what...
there was a street sign at spawn, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh my gosh, Blinky, good lord.
Oh my god, okay, that was a bit quick. Okay. I mean, I don't know where Kade is personally, but yeah.
I mean,
he zoomed in very fast.
Oh my god. I mean, you could not possibly have 5K'd that any quicker. Like,
yeah, I don't think so either. And that's match point already. 3 rounds in, we already have 6 points on Blinky's side, so perfectly played so far. I mean, it is his pick after all, so yeah.
That was insane. All right. Well, time for the comeback of the century for Finbar here. Surely he pulls it off.
In Australia.
that was crazy. Okay. What is it? Goulburn. Okay, Goulburn is a fairly large city in New South Wales, which looks like Blinky is. Yeah, Goulburn's just there to his west, so it's definitely in the right area here. Bathurst is even more famous than Goulburn, I would say, but Blinky, I mean...
yeah, that looks like the 5K.
Well,
and knows 100%,
so... He saw that Blinky sent, he's like, yeah, I know exactly what... he just accepted his fate there. I mean, that was absolute domination. Unbelievable.
Totally.
Blinky.
Yeah.
It's like, it's hard to even commentate on something like that when he's that fast. It's like, I can't even explain his thought processes. He's already clicked the 5K before I can even start talking.
I mean, I didn't even know if there was the town name Lingen or anything on the screen, or if he just triangulated with the other towns that were on the sign. So I don't know what to say there. I wasn't sure if he had the town. But yeah,
I'm not sure he did. It just looked like he triangulated, used the road angle and the distances, and that was it.
Well, good news for Finbar. This mode is over, and he doesn't have to play it again against Blinky in this tournament, at least. And
I don't think, as good as Finbar is at moving, I don't think that he expected ever to win that duel. So he's probably where he expected to be after one game, and he knows that if he locks in here, he definitely still has a chance. So
yeah, but he has to go through both modes against Blinky, starting off, which I thought maybe is in Ireland, but might be just the UK. But is Finbar even there? Is the question, or does he think he's playing NMPZ?
Oh no! Oh no!
Hello, Mr. Finbar.
I mean, this is his mode pick, isn't it? So you can't...
Hello,
if he's playing
Finn,
NMPZ, that's on him.
If you miss an Ireland round, NMPZ...
Is
okay,
he?
I don't think he's in the game.
Is he here? I think he's just not here.
No, he's not here.
That's tough.
It was UK, so he did not miss an Ireland round at least.
We're just rage quit after the pinpointing duel. He was like, I can't come back from that.
Yeah, apparently. Just doesn't want to play again.
Needed a break. Oh, dear. Okay, well, unlucky. wasn't even Ireland either.
Settings are wrong,
Settings
to be
are
fair.
with Blinky. Okay, well, blessing in disguise, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe the timer wasn't correct. But that looks correct to me. At least.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Because he has little presets in the bottom right for the mode, so I would think that those are correct, but a 1 round after multi, yeah, I'm not sure. Get that sorted out and hope that Finbar is back soon. Not sure. Internet problems.
Yeah,
perhaps.
multis start after 1 round. Huh? Or that's how it works, right? Or did you guys play with different settings in the first round?
Oh no.
Except it's on 0. Okay, so is it actually possible that rounds without multipliers 0?
First round is 1.5x. Oh.
Oh. Well, it doesn't. Good that we fixed that one, but where's Finbar?
Yeah, that is now the pressing question. Have we gotten any donations by any chance that we haven't shouted out? Haven't been tracking.
I mean, definitely should have, because we jumped from like 318 to 345. So let me check the chat real quick. At least it didn't say in here. So I don't know. GeoGuessr moment. The lobby broke. Yeah, maybe he put his GeoGuessr career to rest after that one.
Yep. Forget the World Championship, anything like that. This was the last straw for Finbar. Okay, he's back.
We're back.
Starting in Europe once again.
Okay, why are the road lines so thick?
Yeah, the road lines are a bit strange.
Oh, Denmark. Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely Danish sign, but where do you get a forest like this?
On the island of Læsø, apparently, according to Blinky. Okay.
That seems like a... Would they have a built-up road like this in an island that has like 2 roads? And there's like a big truck? I don't know.
Oh. Seems like he was thinking about it, but decided not to do that. Finbar, I imagine, will also be in Denmark as long as he gets his guess in.
No, we didn't see the sign.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Finbar might be rattled.
He is rattled by the map. And we...
oh
shit,
oh
okay.
My gosh. The BM from Blinky.
Might need to remember Blinky about the sportsmanship conduct. But to be fair... Damn. Yeah.
Goodness.
Toxic Blinky in 2025.
That's
what we kind of like to see. I mean, to be fair, they're friends, so it's not that deep, but still funny to see.
Toxic Blinky. It always reminds me of that one clip on his Twitch channel where he sends Myanmar and he's closer than everyone who's in Thailand. That's like my favorite clip ever. It's so funny.
Okay, I've never seen that, but...
Oh, it's so good. He like runs out of time. It's like it's like Max North Thailand, but he like runs out of time, so he like clicks the map with like 0.1 seconds left without zooming in, and he clicks in Myanmar, and he's closer than like everyone else in the lobby who are in Thailand.
To be fair, that warrants a question mark.
Yep.
Ooh, this is interesting. Striped car, pretty rare in Chile. Could be noble where that still exists.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be one of the main coastal roads here. Again, I don't know my car colors, to be honest, but see if the players do. Very beautiful. I always love looking at Chile. It's a very, very cool country.
I mean, this is like the most boring part of Chile, though. Like, Patagonia just mogs everything in the north.
It's true.
I mean, they have nice volcanoes up there, too, but I think compared to the south, it kind of stinks.
It's true. It's true. The south of Chile, there's not a lot of places in the world that can compare to that.
And that looks like a 5K to me. if I had to take a guess.
Pretty darn good. Divided road, right on the coast, perfect angle.
We also have a slight bend to the north, to the east, so that fits. And
nice.
Both. Damn.
Right. Oh, is this Mongolia? Sure is. Boyan's happy.
Yeah, he increased the pool of locations there. We do have the silver tent here, so it's definitely going to be west of Ulan.
Okay.
Kind of goes like west and goes north to the lakes. I mean, this is not near the lakes, obviously, in the north, just because of how dry it is. So it's probably just somewhere in the Central Valley, west of Ulan. But if somebody knows Mongolia, probably both, realistically.
Beyond saying Rashant, and that's exactly where their pins are, I think. Yep. Very solid. Finbar takes a few points off of Blinky. It's the first damage that he's done so far in this match, so...
That is already better than his EMEA matchup, that is true. He did it, finally.
Yep.
Right, it should just be a quick Peru here. Did see a black car there. Tail light also very common with the black car. I don't quite know what to think of this location. The mountains are so steep that I'm inclined to think it's just near Lima. But it has trolled me before just because the mountains don't look that dry.
Yep.
But I wouldn't hate a Lima guess here, or close to it. And
yeah, and that's what Finbar goes for. Blinky thinking a little more south here. Again, I'm very weak in Peru. It all kind of still looks the same to me, but what a very nice guess from Blinky. 3x damage, that's no joke.
Oh, that is no joke. Definitely a country that you can learn, but when I see mountains like that, I just think, okay, there's no way you find mountains like this anywhere else, but the whole country's just mountainous.
Go with the average random Japanese forest. Such a tough one. I never really have any idea what to do on rounds like this. I just sort of click somewhere near the middle of the country.
Big up, Jeff.
Oh,
towards,
we
like,
just got a $154 tip from DivK, so that might need a mention.
Oh my gosh.
I saw that on like the screen. I was like, wait, is that our prize pool or did somebody donate it?
Oh my goodness.
That's
insane big. Donation.
That means we're exactly at 500.
$500 prize pool. That's insane. That's already, I think, quite a bit higher than the first one, if I'm not mistaken. JR Riddle with the gift sub to DivK. Well deserved, I would say.
Yeah, I think he deserves at least one sub after that.
Yep.
It's a fair transaction.
Wow, insane donation. Thank you again, DivK. Amazing.
51,145 Hungarian forints. Yep, that's exactly what I thought. And speaking of thoughts here. Oh,
well, I mean...
Okay.
That is the prize pool breakdown. It still adds up to 115. But...
Speaking of this location, my immediate thought was a weird Philly, but I did see a zoom over Sula there, which is a possibility.
Cars driving left, maybe? It looked like it might have been. I mean, it's a small road, so it's hard to say. But
yeah, I also think the car just looks super white, so I don't think it's possible to even be Indo, because it would usually be
that's the thing.
More silver.
Very much looks like a white car. Can it be Vietnam? I don't know my car colors of Vietnam, but
I'm not quite sure.
It is Luzon. Yeah.
And that is enough.
Yep.
I didn't realize we were at 4x multipliers already, but that is a pretty convincing win by Blinky again, this time in no move. So pretty well deserved 2-0, I should say. And yeah, that question mark in Denmark. Not sure what happened there. Yeah, we do like to see some question marks.
He was shook after the 8-0 in the pinpointing duel. He was like, I don't know what just happened to me. I need to disconnect my Wi-Fi for a few minutes and then click Poland on Denmark. He came back eventually, but yeah, just dominance from Blinky, which is, I mean, I'd say it's about what we're used to seeing from him, but still, it's impressive every time.
Well, that just means he is our first semi-finalist, so no surprise there. I mean, at least to me.
No consist to stand in his way this time. He's lost a couple times in the grand final to Consus, but not going to happen this time. So see if Blinky can take this tournament home. Definitely looking strong so far.
I think we should be able to see all of the R2 games, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right. Yeah,
that's the reason we skipped all of the round 1. So we focus on all the round 2, and that confirmation is there. So that's good.
We get to see next, but yeah, we got Mackam versus Radu, Barry versus Trictor, Popguy versus Kiraabas. All very, very good matchups. We get to see all of them on stream. I'm excited to see if Mackam can keep up the Cinderella run, if he can beat Consus.
Yeah, and this is actually a very interesting matchup. We have Trictor versus Barry, and Trictor is actually picking Pinpointing here. I don't think I imagined that, but against Barry, I think it makes sense to do that.
Yeah, against Barry, I mean, I think Barry's definitely very no-move NMPZ oriented, more so than almost anyone at this tournament. And even if Trictor still prefers NMPZ and no-move, I think he has maybe a little more experience with pinpointing. He's played, of course, a lot of moving duels in the World League, etc. So I think it makes sense as a pick, because if he didn't pick it, then it would probably end up being the third mode, and he wants to make sure that he gets the pinpointing duel in. So,
or yeah, maybe he didn't know the map was RW when he first picked NMPZ, and for the first time he just switched it.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I think this makes a lot of sense as a strategy here. But it's just picking your most comfort mode against a particular opponent. So we shall see. And
start with pinpointing. Is Trictor the higher seed, right? Yeah, he's the higher seed. So pinpointing, then no move, and then NMPZ if necessary. Should be a good one. Yeah, I'm not sure who to... I don't know. Any predictions here?
I mean, I think a lot depends on who wins moving. Like, in my mind, Trictor should be able to win this, but I haven't seen Barry play a lot of moving, so I might be in for a surprise here.
Yep, it's true. I'm not sure I've ever really watched Barry play moving, so and I played against him in moving duels before, but it's a long time ago. So
I don't know if it's just me, but his movement is very slow, just internet-wise, I think.
Yeah,
but he's finding a good sign.
Doesn't need it. He's got the E8 and the 91. Should be quite north, right? 91, I think, would be far north.
I mean, 91 is like this very long road, I think. Is it?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, he's looking way too far south right now. We need to move a bit further up. Maybe, I mean, he should know that they're ordered.
Yeah, you would think. Although, again, maybe this is exactly why Trictor chose moving. He just knows that he has the advantage here. Trictor already lining up. It looks like he's going to be on the 5K in a second.
Has the 5K, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
I don't know why it doesn't show.
No, it doesn't.
He locked in. It's
now he locked in.
What happened? But yeah, probably going to be a 2-0 lead here for Trictor. Barry, he keeps going north, but he hasn't made it far enough north.
He still hasn't made it to the 91. I think. See, that's just something you need to know in Norway. It's just one of these. Okay, it makes a lot of sense because, I mean, in the south the numbers count up pretty quickly, but then it gradually goes towards the 9s in the very north.
Yeah, it definitely spreads out. The 9s are kind of all over the north of the country, but yeah, it's just one of those things that's really, really useful to know, that ordering. So nice start for Trictor, and it seems like, at least so far, it's only one round in, of course, but the pinpointing pick is paying off here.
Yep. Although, Barry again with good information. Like, he's finding the science, and P-Testy is a... Oh, it's not pure Testy, it's P-Testy.
But Pitești is a big city, right? I think.
Yeah, isn't it like north of Bucharest? But
that's Ploiești, but there's also Pitești. He's in the wrong.
Yeah, it's like it's a different
wrong one. But Pitești is also quite big. So again, this is just maybe the lack of experience coming into play. Maybe he doesn't know as many city names. Trictor, I don't think has anything yet, but
yeah, I don't know where Barry moved, but it was a good choice. But
sign for Trictor.
Yeah, at least a sign.
No, 659. I mean, the roads. Stefan cel Mare is also a big city. Oh, does Trictor have a county? I think he does. I don't see it because it's behind his map, but
yep, he's zooming into the borders.
yeah, I didn't quite see which one it was, like Adgesh or Dębowica or something, but
He found Pitesti now, so that's good.
yeah.
Now it's just about finding the other ones.
And Trictor scanning for the roads. I mean, I think 703B, is that one of them? I know one of them's okay. No, it's actually Barry. So a little bit of confusion, I think, on both players' ends. Barry had info a lot more quickly, which is what allowed him to get a bit closer. Trictor was in a bit of a panic at the end there, but
it was a bit weird because there was a 7 road in the territory of the 6s, so that's probably why nobody of them looked there in the first place.
Okay.
So I guess it was a bit hard to find the exact road.
Yeah.
But now, Kizilorda, Shymkent. Wait, Shymkent isn't both? Wait, what?
Wait, yeah, maybe it just means, like, we're quite close to the city and you can get there either way. Trictor might have the 5K, or he's got a good road angle, and he does send it in very, very quick. And I think we're just kind of seeing Barry's comparative inexperience coming into play a little bit in these moving rounds. He hasn't looked quite as comfortable.
Yeah,
Trictor's just on it. Beautifully done.
Yeah, I feel like if this continues, I think this game should go in Trictor's favor.
Yep.
But yeah, Barry, as you said, probably just doesn't have the experience yet. Maybe he takes this as a learning experience and just locks into moving. Because I think what is with these young players, same with, I think, what happened with Geo, who didn't play moving before, when they actually started trying, they just became really, really good very fast. So I could see the same thing happening for him, honestly.
Yeah, it's like maybe he just hasn't quite put in the time yet, but if he really decides to, then he can definitely pull it off as well. But yeah, I mean, he's so good at no move in NMPZ that he's just like, oh, what the heck? I don't even need to win the pinpointing duel. Just win the other two and I'm fine. So I don't know, actually, when he played Geo, I don't know which one of the duels Geo won, but wouldn't shock me if it was the moving.
Yep, but now it seems like both of them struggling a bit to find good information, but that looks like it says Playa del Carmen, which is obviously a pretty big town.
Yep. Trictor knows it immediately, and they're both on it. Here we go. It's going to be a pinpointing race. A lot of roads in this town.
Yeah, and they're all weirdly numbered. Doesn't really look like a logical system to me. But there's a roundabout that you could use.
Of the large road. I mean, they have a big divided road, but I'm not sure they know what it's called. It does look like the road curves over there, though.
Yeah, so it's a bendy road. So there shouldn't be too many of those here.
Could help. He's running out of time, though. 1 second. Who's it going to be? Looks like a tie, just about.
That is a tie, even though Barry is technically 1 point closer.
In the 4-point tie range. Again, it's just kind of a fair result. Both had the city, neither had the pinpoint, so we move on to what looks like Indonesia.
Ooh, Muna Island.
Muna Island, yeah.
I mean, isn't like the co-partner of Muna not completely on Muna, or is it like the other one?
Part of I think Bhutan. I think there's some of it is on Bhutan, which is,
I don't know why they did that.
My favorite one is Bhutan Tenga, which means central Bhutan. It has territory on 2 different islands, neither of which is Bhutan. So, it's a really brilliant naming system.
Ooh, but, there's a Kecamatan, so can't quite read that.
I think Muna is mostly eastern Muna, because Muna Barat is its own thing. So I think scanning the eastern half of the island is the correct thing to be doing here.
And now the question is it a town that shows on the map, or do you need to POI hunt?
Yeah, oftentimes the answer ends up being that you have to POI hunt. Trictor is looking at the mainland here.
I don't know what he saw on that sign, but the first sign he looked at definitely had Muna on it.
This should have it, right? It says Labuan, that's interesting, but it does say Kabupaten Muna.
Yeah, maybe
Poros something, so maybe a road name could be findable. They both look pretty confused at the moment, though.
Why is there a Muna Barat label, actually? That is something you don't really see that often.
Quite strange, yeah. Again, I would think maybe they're a little bit too far west. Yeah, it's on Bhutan. There you go.
That's exactly what I mean.
That's what we said. There is a little bit of territory on the other island, so You gotta love it.
Another tie.
Yeah, well, that was a good call by you there at the start, saying, yeah, it doesn't have to be Muna, and
I mean,
players didn't quite realize that.
it's just one of those things you notice when you do the quiz. It's like, okay, why is this not just the one island when it's named after it? But yeah, Kyrgyzstan, urban Kyrgyzstan. I mean, this just looks like a Bishkek nightmare to me.
Yeah, I would certainly agree with that. The car and everything seems to check out, but such a hard city to pinpoint. There's a big park there. Could help, maybe.
I mean, what's always good is just finding maybe something that's not completely gridded, just big roads that you might be able to find on the map that maybe have like an offset or a curve in one direction. But I didn't really see that here.
It's where Trictor like zoomed in and out of. It's like he didn't remember where Bishkek was or something. I don't know what that was.
No, he wasn't like in Kazakhstan.
Yeah. And now suddenly he's 5King.
Yeah.
Very zoomed in.
And we spawned on a big road though, so I don't.
Yeah.
Although that could be it. Like it would make sense. There's a cafe there.
Yeah, and there's a curve in the road to the south, I think. So I think he sent it. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. That was insane. What the heck? What was that? That was like the zooming on his screen was so weird. It almost makes me think that there was some sort of visual glitch. He was zoomed in earlier and we didn't see it. But
if somebody did against me in comp, I'm reporting them. By the way, just saying. If somebody zooms in like that and finds the road instantly, I'm probably reporting them.
I was like, "Oh, is this Uzbekistan? I'm not sure." And then suddenly, bam, 5K. Like, yep. But he got the cafe and
Pulau Pinang.
One. Yep.
Wait, Pulau Pinang, isn't that one of the cities just right outside?
It just means Penang Island.
Oh, wait, it means
like Pulau is island. Yeah.
Yeah, Pulau. I mean, obviously it's the same as in Indonesian.
Yep.
I guess it's Palau.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What's Palau? Or it is just Pulau.
Wait, Palau? No, Palau means island. No, in Indonesia.
Palau is a country.
Pulau I know it's a country right? as well, but I thought it meant island.
Like Kepulauan, like I think it's just Pulau, but yeah.
Yeah, see, this is just me.
If you're thinking of a city, you might have been thinking of Pangkal Pinang. I'm not sure, but yeah, there's too many things to keep track of.
They just have they just need more differentiated names, honestly, as a Western opinion here. My goat losing face, bro. I'm not known as the moving goat. That is definitely not true.
Oh, gosh.
But again, it seems like a tough pinpoint, and we're just near this big city, and you just kind of have to figure out how to get to anything.
Yeah, a couple of road names, all looks like very small. We'll see if anybody gets a point here. If we just get a tie, looks like a tie. Yep. No shocker there. They did have a sign for the 6, which I guess the 6 just kind of goes around the island, so yeah.
Yeah, I was about to ask if the 6 just goes around.
See if either of them fares any better in Poland. Again, Trictor just needing 1 point to close out the first game.
A lot of ties, but I think we just had a lot of like urban locations where it's quite hard to, and obviously the Indonesia one also. I didn't really see the name after the round either, so maybe it's just one of those towns that's not on the map as well.
Yep.
And yeah, Poland next. Both of them move in the same direction, so if there is any info in that direction, both of them might be able to find it.
Yep. We did have 52 area code.
52. That's the Bydgoszcz, what it is called.
Or is it Bydgoszcz? Okay.
Yeah, because it goes like 52, 54.
Yeah, 6. I cannot remember phone codes for the life of me ever.
It should be around that town. I don't know. That's probably the wrongest pronunciation ever, but
yeah, we did have an OVO ending, and there's another one there, so I think that should almost confirm that we're at least in the northern half of the country. But phone code is, of course, a little more helpful than that. Barry still yet to zoom in. Now they're both going west. I think they both started east, and now they're both going west. But
okay, I mean,
might be a town name.
That is a town name, but I mean, we're so
Yeah,
far
good
off
luck with that.
civilization here. Maybe not a
It's not
tie.
even
Who knows?
barely even zoomed into Poland. It could be. Neither has much. Oh, it's
Oh,
just close enough for Trictor. I don't know how close, but it's just outside of that tie range.
it was the correct phone code though, so both could have gotten it if they looked at that sign. I'm actually surprised Trichter spotted that sign on like a bus stop or something because he had to
Yeah, that
turn
was hard to
around.
see. Yep.
Had to turn around against its moving direction. But Barry's guess, no. Of course, Adam's gonna guess Poland guess and moving. Well,
Nice.
Trichter's pick definitely
Yeah.
paying off here. I think moving onwards, people would probably pick Pinpointing against Barry again. Didn't seem like his strongest mode, but I think his strongest mode these days is no move, I imagine.
Yep.
Maybe it's NMPZ,
That
but
was his pick. So yeah, I guess we were slightly surprised at the start to see Trictor pick Pinpointing, but I think we saw very quickly why he did that against this particular opponent. So strong start for him, but again, Barry so incredibly good. No move NMPZ. This is far from over.
yeah, and I can only hope it goes to NMPZ because I mean Trichter did pick NMPZ last time in his first matchup. And I mean, there was a time where Barry only played NMPZ, so it definitely would be interesting to see these guys facing against each other. But we do start in the home country of Barry the Bougie.
Right. See if he can take advantage of this round here. Interesting lines. Are these wide lines? They're kind of wide-ish, but I don't know if they're maybe not wide enough to be.
I mean, my immediate thought was North South Carolina. We're lacking any like cat eyes, which is interesting. I feel like usually in the South they're quite common. If it was something like Arkansas, I feel like there would be one here. So maybe like North Carolina, South Carolina, I could see.
Yeah, I struggle quite a bit with the Southern U.S. in particular, so I don't have too much input here. Both players, okay, yeah, Trictor's actually where you said in the Carolinas, and he's on it. Nice call.
Gets the state. Not sure how, but I guess we didn't have the North Carolina lines. If you know, you know. Definitely one of the lines that are quite the ambiguous meta, but somehow people use them. And every time I use them, it's wrong. But it's what it is.
I don't even know. I don't even know what they are. So I'm just.
I don't know. They just look weird compared to all other lines.
Fair enough.
Anyways,
sometimes looks weird is all you need. Right?
Yeah, I do agree with both your guesses. Kind of near Stavanger to Bergen, we do have some very southern-looking trees, so you would rather think southern Norway. And I mean, obviously, with the fjord here, you go west.
Yep.
And won't see any big points.
No, they're basically in the exact same spot right now. Ooh, a little bit of a switch from Trictor, but still not too much difference. And it's just a bit north of Bergen.
I do like a bit more north on the location, just because we had definitely had like a rockier mountain. I think more towards the south, you get those rolling hills type islands or like fjords. So micro adjustment there by Trictor, getting a few points at least.
I don't know if they can read that. I can't quite read it myself, but might give them a language. Possibly Croatian. Okay.
I mean, it makes sense with the houses. They look quite Mediterranean, but
yep, little rock
round concrete poles. Well. Oh, there's a sign. Is it readable?
Maybe.
If it said, maybe
it said like Pula or something. I don't know. They're both in Istria right now. I didn't quite catch the sign myself, but
okay.
Yeah, wow.
I don't know.
Nice.
Maybe it said the town. See, I don't even know what that town is called, starting with P there, so I couldn't even tell you.
I don't remember either, honestly, which is a bit of a skill issue, but like Porosh or something, I don't know.
Ooh, this should just be the famous road, right?
The famous road?
Is it the road to Bishkek?
Might be. Again, my Kazakhstan knowledge.
Oh, yeah, and it might just be like a weird road north of Almaty, but I thought it's the road to Bishkek, but... Ooh, down there, really. Yeah, road to
Just,
Bishkek. I mean, we're not in Kyrgyzstan, obviously, but I think the road leading to Bishkek looks similar. Maybe.
both players looking at the same area here.
I mean, they're both checking Shimkent, so maybe it's...
Yeah.
Well, Geo says Ziggy's right, so I'm taking that. I feel like it's just like the most maybe recognizable road, only if I'm right. It is the road to Bishkek.
Okay. Radu, put him in.
Put him in. Hey, I'm kind of peaking these days to almost 2100 elo. Not bad.
Nice.
Not bad for somebody who's retired caster.
True. I don't think I've ever been above 2000, so...
I mean, I literally just peaked because of the map, I think. Because you don't get repeats and people can't cheat by just playing a lot of duels. Cope. Anyways, Ukraine, I have no input.
Okay.
I have like zero input here.
Me in most countries. Oh, gosh. Well, we've got one east, one west, so... We definitely could see some serious damage on 3x.
It doesn't look like spring to me, but that doesn't exclude west. And we see both of them going east now, but Trictor... Oh!
Trictor back in the west, and it is east. Unfortunate switch from him there. Barry takes serious damage there. Trictor below 2000. Staying alive, but not by too much. Again, Barry now in his comfort zone now that he's past the pinpointing duel. Looking to make the comeback.
Yeah, very committed guess. But Barry going to pretty much the most eastern point it could have been. Paid off.
Yeah.
And yeah, small cam. Nice. We do have the French ditch, if you believe in it. Very...
Like Barry does.
I don't know what this landscape is.
Yeah.
Maybe like...
Some houses in the distance.
Maybe like east of... Or like southeast of Paris, like in the mountains towards Germany. Okay, why is Trictor in Juba? Hello?
That's an interesting one. Not sure what he's trying to say with that zoom. But...
I do like Trichter's guess here. It seems northern-ish. And it would make sense to be a bit more east just because it's hilly. But it's France after all.
See.
Oh my god, I've never been more wrong.
God. Is it gonna be Barry taking it? It is 2,300 points a day. I need to be better at being Bloom. I need to like emphatically
scream. It's no move. This is your point to be the hype man.
2,300 points of damage, and that's gonna be enough.
Barry taking it to NMPZ here. Trichter's preferred mode in the first matchup, but is it Barry's preferred mode? Maybe also, we don't know, but we definitely go to NMPZ and could be more hype just because it's ARW.
Yep.
That always spices things up. We did have
need to learn how to hype things up. Just leave it. I'm so like not used to doing that.
See,
I'll never
that's
be
okay
Bloom.
Because it's not your job. It's neither of our jobs. We just try to fill in for Bloom here at this point, or maybe we can get Pala next week. Who knows? Not next week, but next tournament. But yeah, who knows? But yeah, NMPZ.
Picking up the Bloom lingo.
I feel like we had some pretty tame seeds so far. What the potential of this map goes. Starting off with Senegal. Surely.
Yeah, I don't mind it. What is that on the
road? Never mind. We have a Mexico.
We have a Mexico.
We have a Senegal.
We have a Senegal. Here we go. Here we go.
This looks like the most Senegal location I've ever seen. And we have a cry by Barry the Bee, so maybe he knows.
He sends it and Trictor on it in round 1. 4,000 points of damage.
I don't know. Very interesting that he just instantly slammed it down. I didn't see his like lock in, but it had to be pretty quickly. But after it, he instantly put down like a few crying emotes. So I think he knew that it's wrong. And is this Nigeria? Like
Nigeria, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Abuja, maybe, or like
no,
east of it? Not sure.
I think more north, like Yos, like Yos, Bauchi. It's probably the worst pronunciation of these names possible. Probably just completely different in their native languages.
Yeah, I have no idea. I think it might be more like Jos, but yeah, to be honest, it's probably quite different from how either of us is saying it.
Yeah.
Trictor likes Bouchy. Oh my goodness, what a guess.
Yes.
Trictor on it. Barry.
Not enough though.
1,000 points. Yep. Still solid guess from Barry. Keeps himself alive, and again, like we've seen on this map, we saw that Radu Feneb match. I mean, it's like even if you're up by 4,000 points on this map, it kind of doesn't feel like a lead at all because every round is just its own thing. Got oil palms here. I mean, I would have thought like Indo or Malaysia maybe, but
we always go back to the same 50-50. There is a pole on the left. I just can't quite make it out. It looks more Indonesian just by how thin it looks. Does that make sense? But we do have a hedge of Trictor in the strait.
I like it.
Is there a name of the strait? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, Strait of Malacca. It's one of the more famous ones because of it's a major shipping route. Yeah.
Oh, it's named after the state of Malaysia.
Yep, or the
Interesting.
after the strait. I'm not actually sure which, but is he thinking of switching? He was thinking about it. But he's stay in Sumatra. Oh my gosh. He almost there. Oh my god.
Nah, I think he just thinks, okay, this map is supposed to be baity. Where could it be if it was like the 0.01% of locations possible? Right. And speaking of, why does it look like we're so low to the ground, but we can't see the blur? What? I don't know.
It's just weird panning. It's sort of panned upwards-ish. Like, I don't know what to make of this at all. But again, I mean, 6,000 to 666. It looks like a commanding lead.
666.
But there is no such thing as a commanding lead. This can flip on its head in an instant.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to make a random guess in Europe, it would be like Czechia, Poland border. But maybe it's low cam. This doesn't look like Switzerland though, so I guess it's not low cam.
Debray saying Bavaria. How do you feel about that one?
Pretty bad. I don't know. Like, Trictor in Switzerland. I could kind of see it. Like, it's so low. It just seems like we're on the same height as tree trunk. Like,
low cam panned up. I mean, like you said, this map can be wonky with that sort of thing sometimes. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Well,
this could be game.
We'll see, and it is
Trictor.
Wow,
he nails it.
See, that's just the type of stuff Trictor gets. I mean, I think I also called it pretty quickly, but just because the vision of the location was like so weird. But it's hard to tell whether it's just because of if we are in low cam or if it's just like the panning being that high up. But it was a combination of both. So
yeah. It's like I'm so used to identifying low cam by just looking down. I'm usually not paying attention to sort of how high the camera feels, I guess, if that makes sense. So it's not something I picked up on at all, but no, you were on it immediately. Trictor able to figure that out. Excellent guess from him there, and I think a deserving win. Flawless in the NMPZ. I mean, that's hard to do. So what a performance from Trictor. He gets the convincing pinpointing win and then recovers from the no move loss for a victory.
Flawless victory in NMPZ as well. So I think definitely 2 game modes he played very well.
Yep.
And I think in the final, I don't know how you really beat him. Because I think going Switzerland there is also a commit. Because I don't see it being anything around Switzerland, like France or anything. So I think it's either Switzerland or you're pretty far off. At least in my mind. Yeah. So it's a pretty committed one.
That's a good point. But he felt good about it. And he will face the winner of Radu and Mackam. Should be another really fun match. But first, we get to see Kiraabas for life versus Pop Guy, winner of which will face Blinky. This is another really, really fun match. I mean, Kiraabas for life. I mean, both of these, I'd say, are players who have burst onto the scene a little bit more recently, so we haven't seen as much of them at the top level, but both incredibly capable players. Kiraabas for life was the winner of the Moving Classic that we did some time ago, so very, very good. Both great moving players. However, Kiraabas, I think, again, he feels like maybe his comparative advantage is in no move, so he has chosen no move as the first mode, and we'll see pinpointing second.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, I watched a matchup of him against Consus, and it went like 3-2 as well, and probably one of the closest matches I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So I think if he can hold up with somebody like Consus, I think there's a good chance he's somebody to be reckoned with. And we do start off in Botswana. I was about to say, but no, we're in Namibia.
It is Namibia.
Gen for Botswana soon.
Yep. It really does look like Botswana, but Gen 4 plus the car. We'll see how close to Botswana it ends up being.
Yeah.
And he's going for the Caprivi strip, which, I mean, yeah, if it looks like Botswana, I could certainly see it. Again, I haven't really studied Namibia myself, so I don't know too much, but...
I think we had some of the trees that are northern-ish, generally. I think in the background there, you can see them. So, okay, yeah.
Wow.
We are quite literally very close to Botswana, so this is literally what Botswana would look like if they finally decided to update it.
Yeah, it looks so similar to those northern roads, so I totally understand the guess. A great start for Kiraabas again. This is the mode that he chose, where he feels most comfortable against Pop Guys, so yeah, that's the start you're looking for. And now, staying in the Southern Hemisphere, but over to Australia. Where do we think we could be here?
Yeah, we have some slight hills here. I mean, obviously you have the longer grass, which is kind of a Queensland meta. For a second, I thought it could maybe be New South Wales, but I think generally I do agree with like a Roma or a bit further north near Emerald type of guess, but you can never be too confident. But if both players agree, it surely has to be somewhere there.
They're looking at the exact same stretch of road right now. Just trying to line up the angle. There are plenty of roads, but not too many, so it's definitely possible to narrow this down. Neither has quite found something they love yet. They're just going to leave it where their pins are, and it is more north, right by Emerald, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was kind of like the barrier I set to the north. It was just even more north than that. But I don't think there's a really good like landscape clue you can really use to differentiate the areas. I mean, Queensland can be quite deceiving.
All right, looks like maybe like a South Sulawesi with these, the shape of these roofs here.
Interesting pole top here.
South. Yeah, the pole top is a little bit odd.
I mean, that's a classic South Sula roof, though.
Right, exactly. I feel like that's kind of where you have to go here with those roofs. Lots of coconut palms as well, which certainly fits for Sulawesi.
Yeah, I feel like also these fields are very common in South Sula. Like, I've seen them a lot near Makassar.
Hawkeye actually thinking Mario, I think, is where he's clicked right now in that sort of flat area in the northeast, but I see mountains to the south, so I'm not... I mean, I guess, yeah, it could work if we're in the... Ooh. Now he's in central Sula.
I don't know how extensive these roofs are, so maybe they could stretch all the way there, but I think...
Yeah.
We do see a water
like
hedge.
70% South Sula. Yeah, so it is just central South Sula, kind of where he was before. You see a good amount of them, I think, in like Southeast Sula and maybe West Sula, but they're largely south. Yeah.
Okay, somebody told me to watch mod chat.
Yeah, skill issue again on my end, not having a second monitor.
Okay, he said, okay. Well, he told us we take a break after the last quarterfinal, but that's still a long way to go.
Yep.
Still have this match and Contest versus Mackam. And why is he lining up a road?
What, he just immediately sends? Okay.
I mean, there's not that much Gen 2 left, so you could know these roads just because there's so few of them.
These are different guesses, though. I think Kiraabas is much more north here. It's closer to Winnipeg. Top guy hits back.
Almost exactly 1K, but when somebody like Kiraabas zooms in like that, I always imagine they know something. Because why would he just randomly zoom into... It doesn't even make sense to line up the road if it's just a north-south grid, but everyone still does it, me included. And this should be the road to Birdsville. A very easy one. So
take your word for it.
Yeah, I mean, Kiraabas instantly knew as well. Pop guy. Pressure definitely one of the more knowable roads just because of how unique they are. White car. Also, I think 23 copyright.
Yeah, he's in Queensland, but he's not on the same road right now. 3x damage in Australia, this could be major.
I mean, he's also close. He's thinking about it.
Oh, is he going to switch south? I'm not sure. He might leave it. He is going to leave it, and that might sink him. And it looks like it will.
Like, even getting the right stretch there, I'm not sure how he got that, because personally it's a very long stretch of road you have to consider there. Even all the way up to where Popguy guessed. I think it looks a bit different.
Oh, really? Wow.
More red soil, but I think the entire road should still have the same color combination. Maybe,
Yep.
but
Okay.
that was a pretty convincing no-move game, I think. Was it flawless? Yep. Close to flawless. Even if
I
not
don't think
flawless,
so,
it
no.
was.
Not Barry. Popguy took about 1,000 points off of him in, I think, the previous round. But yeah, it wasn't much. I mean, that's just insane performance from Kiraabas. Again, I think in a lot of cases today, we've seen people winning their own picks, especially in the first game. So Kiraabas chose wisely. He knew how strong he was in no move in comparison, and he takes the lead. But I mean, like we saw before from Popguy, he lost very quickly in the first game in his first match, and he came roaring back to beat Moo. So anything is possible.
Yeah, and Moo is not a weak opponent in moving, so
no, not at all.
I think he also has the same chances this time.
And we will start in what appears to be Kenya here. Got some tape on the car. I think that's found largely kind of north and south of Nairobi, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I mean, I think this tape in particular, I think is mostly north. Oh, it says Masabit. If I saw that correctly.
That'll do it. That's about as far north as it goes, I think.
Probably, yeah. But that's a helpful place name.
Gosh. Scanning the A2, looking for the exact spot. Kiraabas has something he likes, maybe. Does the road curve the right direction? I think it does. Is he going to send it?
Has takes a quick turn. He sent, I think, because he checked the bend, remembered it was on his map, and quickly sent it. So that looks to be at least 1 point, if not 2.
He has it. Yeah, it is going to be Kiraabas with both points there, lining up the curves in the road. Checking the curves specifically on the white off-road was kind of how he fully confirmed that that was the right intersection. So very nicely done there. Popguy now feeling a little bit of pressure, down 2-0, first to 7.
Yeah, he was not far off though. He was at the exact same like stretch of road. He just didn't find the off-road fast enough. That was pretty much it. Losing 2 points to that is pretty harsh, I would say, but
that's true.
Just gotta be on point.
He had the time. I think he had what he needed to find the pinpoint. He just didn't quite put it together. So good start for Kiraabas for sure. Again, like we said. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was about to say just again, good movement. He finds a big road, but both of them, honestly. I'm Popguy just 5 seconds behind, and 150 and 160.
Signs and of course the New Brunswick outline on the highway symbol. Both of them have the exact same sign here. They're looking for, I guess, Saint-Isidore, or I guess they're looking for the road numbers, and neither of them has managed to find it yet.
That's the 160.
There we go. Kiraabas is on it. Now here comes the pinpoint. Looking for exactly where he started. Isn't super sure, but that looks pretty darn good. Yep.
That looks very, very good. And that's at least a 3-0, if not a 4-0. And it seems like Popguy has not found anything of the information yet, so probably a 4-0.
Still looking for the road number, but cannot find it, so lots of pressure on Popguy. And like we said before, Kiraabas was the winner of the Moving Classic, which is a big pinpointing tournament that we did a few months ago. So he definitely knows what he's doing in moving, even if he chose no move here. Do not count him out here. He's still one of the best pinpointing players in the world, too. I think he's only 18. I think he only recently turned 18, but shock me if we see him on the world stage very, very soon.
Yeah, not sure. I think my internet lagged, but should be back.
Yeah, it might have. Yeah. Was that Odia language, maybe? Yeah, zooming into Odisha, so seems like it was. But this looks like it's going to be a nasty pinpoint if they even get to that point.
Yeah, this looks like a nightmare, to be quite honest. But we actually have a town name in Latin script. You like to see it.
Umercote or something?
Yep.
Wait, and oh yeah, Umercote. Oh my gosh, he just has it immediately. Nabarangpur might be I don't know if that's larger or smaller, but Kiraabas already pinpointing. Pop Guy still scanning for the town.
Yeah, he has like the district of Umakoto and then the town name, but he found it.
I wonder if Kenalsal, I don't know if that means we're downtown Umakoto or if it could be a neighboring town, but Kiraabas is looking pretty darn close. Only 10 seconds. See if either can get it.
I mean, what a pinpoint, especially with the Google Maps update basically making these roads invisible to players.
Yep.
Makes it even worse.
Locked it in, and maybe he saw the church to the west, and he's on it, and Pop Guy's just a little too far away.
Base blonking the town, almost getting it. He was in the right town, but just not on the right road in this mess of small white roads that are barely visible.
We saw an amazing performance from Pop Guy against Moo, but now he's, I mean, this would be the comeback of the century. Down 6-0 in game 2. Needs 7 straight points to stay alive here. We're in Poland, and already looks like Kiraabas has the town, maybe. Didn't quite see what he saw. And to line up this road here, he looks very, very close.
Finds a big intersection, that's always good. And it seems like, yeah, this looks very good. We might see the game here.
Yeah, he sensed it in. Unbelievable. Wow.
That was a pretty well played game. I'm pretty sure he's on it. That just looked way too confident to not be the right intersection.
Yeah, it looked like the intersection he found, like you said, it looked exactly like what it was. And I mean, this is similar to what we saw from Blinky earlier.
Yeah.
8-0, absolutely dominant performance. And again, we saw how good Pop Guy was at pinpointing. I mean, he beat Moo. Moo, easily one of the best players in the world at that. So that is, it's no mean feat. I mean, that's an incredible performance from Kiraabas. What a statement win. And he breezes into the semifinals to play against Blinky. And I mean, given how Kiraabas played in that pinpointing duel we just saw, I think the next pinpointing duel in that semi is going to be a sight to behold.
Yeah, I'm interested to see who picks what in that matchup. We will see. I mean, we have one more quarterfinal to play, but I'm interested to see whether any of them pick pinpointing or both. Like, I don't know. It would be interesting that if both pick the same mode. That just means, okay, I think I'm better than my opponent. And if both say that, that's doesn't really make sense because one of them has.
Are you even allowed to pick the same mode? Or
yeah, you are. That's the whole thing.
Oh, are you? Okay.
And then the last final mode cannot be the same mode again. So it would just be a coin flip if it's one of the other two modes.
Oh, I didn't actually know that. Oh my gosh. Okay.
It is possible because they don't know what the other
format,
picks. It's like a secret pick.
But isn't it? Oh, okay. But I thought it was like the first, like the higher seed picks first kind of thing, right?
Yeah, I mean the higher picks gets the first pick in the matchup. Like his pick gets played first, but he might have the same pick as the other opponent.
Okay.
So,
well, you're right. That could make for some very interesting outcomes. But we have the last quarterfinal before we go to our break. And we have Radu versus Mackam. I love this matchup.
Well, I mean, I was about to say easy matchup for Radu, but after Mackam took down Consus 2-0, I don't know. Don't know.
Yeah,
if I don't know what to expect.
The way Mackam's playing, clearly, maybe this is an easy matchup for Mackam. We'll see. But he's 2-0 against Consus. I mean, he can take down anyone playing like that. So I think this will be really, really fun. Especially, I'm really interested to see how the pinpointing duel goes in particular.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mackam picked it. I'm quite sure. I think I also checked. Nobody picked NMPZ, so it has to be. Yeah. Makes sense. I mean, Radu played amazing in his pinpointing first match, but given what I've seen from Mackam recently, it seems like the 2022 Mackam is back, the one that won the Team World Cup in Paris. So
yes,
yeah, has to be said.
That tournament,
I was there as well. Same with you, actually.
Yeah, that was so fun. First ever GeoGuessr LAN. That was such a good time.
It was the best and the worst time at the same time, but let's not.
I mean, yeah,
go into the memories at the same.
It was a long day.
It was a long day,
For
yes.
that. And remember, what was it? Were you on the team that had to play BR distance in the
Yes, and we lost on BR
quarterfinals or whatever?
distance, like king of the. I don't know. It was like a weird format where you lose your teammates when you lose a round. But yeah,
I really enjoyed the format of that tournament overall in the game modes, but the BR distance was certainly a choice.
the thing is, when we saw the format, we're like, okay, this is the most stupid format, and of course it goes. We go there and we lose. And I think it was against actually Kratsu's team, so actually quite interesting how there's like some players that are still active. But we do start. Yeah. Let's focus on the match here. We have completely different guesses in round one already with a Bahia and a Sao Paulo.
A little bit. Wow. Yeah, Sao Paulo Minas border. This is consequential already, and a very nice guess from Radu to start it off. Again, Radu, I think all things considered, you would favor him. You'd favor him in no move against just about anybody, but definitely against Mackam. I think it's going to be his strong suit. But Mackam, again, if he can win the pinpointing duel, take it to NMPZ. I mean, that's assuming Radu wins the no-move duel, of course. We are, that's far from decided. But the NMPZ, so random, real world, you just never know what will happen.
Yeah, actually, Jake, you forgot something crucial.
Uh-oh.
Very crucial, actually.
Oh, no.
Do you know what? Like, very crucial. Look at Mackam's avatar.
What is it? What is his avatar?
Okay.
Is it his shirt?
What is the
shirt?
Whoa!
What does that say?
Bro, the CD Max taxi.
Oh, it says CDMX. Okay.
Bro, it's his fit he wore to the meetup. Bro, actually for gore. There's no way this guy doesn't know the lore.
Oh no. I'm just getting continually exposed. There was what was it? Was it Pointless where I didn't know what Mbabane House was and everyone just absolutely clowned me for that?
I mean, that is fair enough. Not knowing the biggest Geo banger ever.
I mean, yeah.
To be fair.
Oh dear. I don't know any of the lore apparently. I'm so out of the loop. It's tough sometimes.
Well, do you know the lore about the Max North Philippines?
Max North, huh? Okay.
I don't know, definitely somewhat north, I would imagine. But it is a bit weirdly dry at the same time.
Okay. Radu is thinking north. Mackam, a little less so. Can't say I know much about region guessing the Philippines at all, so...
We have a lot of bananas, but at the same time, I don't know where you would get mountains this big and dry at the same time in the south, so... I find it hard to believe, and Max North it is. Kinda.
Again, Radu's still flawless. Through 3 rounds. Looking good, but... Ooh, gosh. British Isles, perhaps? Or maybe, like, France, but...
I mean, it looks like we're driving left. I mean, you
can
kind of trust it, because why would he be driving on the left? Also, the pole top didn't look French there. If I had a quick look.
True. Hard to tell if it's UK or Irish, but...
The fence makes me think a bit more UK. But given that RC is in Ireland, that is not a good sign for me.
Yeah. Mackam is currently swimming. Oh, he goes to the UK. Okay. I mean, 2.5x damage. This is probably not game.
It's gonna be Mackam, actually. Mackam. That's what we like to see.
Wow. Very nice guess, Southern England. And he's right back in this.
Definitely a tricky round, because usually in the UK you would expect like the usual hedgerows GeoWizard has to climb through on his way. But we didn't have them in that location, just some trees.
Yeah, I mean, oftentimes when I'm wondering which one it is, I just think to myself, could I see GeoWizard like emerging out of this hedge? And that's what I use to decide.
The answer is probably yes to every single hedge. So
yeah, but he hasn't done an Ireland mission yet, has he? So
no. I think if he just gets caught there, it has some, I don't know, some UK bloke getting caught. Probably wouldn't be the best.
Bad look, yeah. RC sending Cordoba. I think Mackam is in Santa Fe right now, trying to line up the road.
Yeah.
He actually likes what he's found, but he's Gonna leave it in Santa Fe.
I think he's just hedging at this point.
This could be game. It looks like it will be. Insane guess from Radu. Right by Cordoba. And I'm wrong.
Not quite the game, but
that's tough. Oh no.
I don't know, the precision and no move, like he just has it every single time. And now this is a round where both will know the rough area where this is because the landscape is just too unique. But it could just be a plonk off here and Mackam losing. A bit of luck is involved, and it is
that's tough.
Actually, very far north, way more north than I expected, and that's going to be
even Haryana. Wow.
I hope not. I hope not for my streak.
I mean, that's crazy. I mean, of course, you have to click northwest Rajasthan there, Pakistan border, Thar Desert. I mean, it's what you got to go for. But unfortunate for Mackam. Again, both had the exact same idea. Radu just happened to be a bit more north. But yeah, that was Radu's mode pick. As we said, he's such an insane no move player. But Mackam, I mean, he beat Consus 2-0, so he can definitely win a pinpointing duel against the best of them. So we'll see if he can bounce back and do that here.
Yep, for sure. There's nothing really stopping him if he beat Consus and moving. Or pinpointing, I should rather say.
Getting clowned in chat for miscalculating. Oh man. To be fair, it was before I saw the numbers. I just thought that, I don't know, I thought it was more of a distance than it was, I suppose. But yeah, it's a tough look, I have to say.
And speaking of usually countries I don't like to pinpoint, Israel, urban, definitely on the list.
It is one of my least favorite in the world, easily. The urban pinpoints are so tough. Although we do have some good signage here with some road numbers and some Latin script.
537.
And then the 6 as well, which we see there. Yep. Mackam already narrowing it down. Radu does not have the same signs.
Yeah, it looks like this intersection should have good signs he's at, but it seems like there is just none. Now he has the 531 as well. And yeah, Mackam is just narrowing down the pinpoint. It seems like he has it. Yep, there were 2 off-roads to the south, and he definitely found it.
To follow here, I think he's pretty close.
He's very close. He just needs to zoom into his pin and click a bit more northeast.
Maybe 2 for Mackam.
Ooh.
Yep.
It's
like maybe a 4999 for Radu. Unfortunate, but exactly the start that Mackam needed. Gosh, it's so hard. I can't. I'm just not Bloom. It's so interesting. It's like I say the same stuff that I always say, but I'm just like kind of narrating, and it's like it's so hard to like. I mean,
to be fair, I think this tournament has a different audience than. So I think it's okay given the audience. Like nobody new is gonna watch this. Probably, like it's probably usually more experienced players. So I think that's okay. It's like if you watch back like Rainbow Tournament VODs, it's like, bro, there's nothing to be said. There's just random people saying random stuff.
Radu cooking, by the way, he immediately found the town.
Yeah, I saw that on my screen and I was like, okay, really? But yeah, it seems pretty good.
So they're in Graubünden, I think, so they figured it was bilingual German Romansh. That's why the sort of a double town name, and Radu does think that he has found the curve. Mackam is more west, thinking it could be. He's thinking it could be Valais, like bilingual German French, which would also make sense. But I mean, Radu's just on it, really, isn't he?
Yep.
Insane. Such a quick find. Wow.
Yeah, I only saw the name on. He found like the town entrance sign and then instantly zoomed into it. But yeah, as you said, with the bilingual signs, maybe just knew the rough area where they would be found.
Yep.
And yeah, we're definitely getting countries I don't like to pinpoint. I guess Switzerland's not too bad, but this is Ecuador, it seems, and this can be very bad or very good, depending on the location.
Ugarawa, that is a province, which
it's
Mackam,
like it's pretty small, right? It's like central,
Yes.
It's pretty small.
It's one of the smallest, yep.
I
Between
knew something.
Kiraabas and Cotopaxi, yep. And then not sure he has much else. I don't know if Mackam has a town name yet.
Ooh, that seems to be a town name on that sign. NRC tries to move to it. There's also a truck with a license plate unblurred, but he didn't check it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe now? It says any? It just said like any, like the English word. I don't know if that's a
Yeah,
town
maybe.
name.
Well, I think it's maybe 8. Yeah, because there's plate codes, right? Because Ecuador, I don't. Does Ecuador write city names on taxi plates, or do they just write the codes? Because
I mean,
like
that has a
T, right?
name.
Okay. T is a Tungurawa code, so you'll know the province from that. But Mackam, I think, does have the town. Didn't quite see.
Yeah, let's scan for Una Via.
Yeah, Luis A. Martinez, though, right south of that is probably the actual road name. But now maybe he's unsure. Oh, he is unsure about the town.
Yeah, I mean, his first town looked good with the lineup, but now he completely switched his focus to downtown Ambato.
Neither one knows the town. They look unsure. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Radu.
Very close outside the tie range here as well, but yeah, I didn't see. I mean, there was some town name with P, but I didn't see it written on any sign.
Yep. No, I didn't see it either, and neither did the players. But Radu taking a 3-2 lead. Still much to play for, though. Back in Norway, we've had a good amount of Norway so far today.
Yeah, usually pretty decent for moving. In a location like this can be pretty hard to actually find a sign because it's like one of those. I don't know, you're close to like some town that is somewhat bigger, but it's just like a huge spread out suburb, really.
Yep.
With
Players,
houses just lining a river, pretty much.
they just both went back to spawn at the same time, so they should be in pretty similar areas. Why did that disappear? He's trying to read. Might just be the name of the school, but it's like,
It said
oh, used to live
Kommune,
there.
so it should be.
Oh, did it? Oh,
I
okay.
think so. Did it?
I thought it said
didn't say-
Barnaskula.
Oh,
But it might have. It might have also said Kommune. I'm not sure actually.
I mean, it said like Ois something, Ois Lebo something.
Yeah, but I think it just said Barnaskula, which is like child school, I guess.
Yeah.
Just
that is a
school.
good sign.
Yep.
Speaking of good signs.
He's got the 4-5-0s. He's in the right area.
Yeah, I mean, that just shows he really knows where to find the roads.
Yep.
But even then, this can still be tricky. He
There it
found
is.
it. Oh, there, it was the town.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yep. And then he's looking for the bridge. They had the bridge
Yep.
to start and immediately sends the 5K. Super quick. Again, just retracing his steps, knowing exactly where he started and where he moved. And he's going to get a deserved 2 points there. Very well done by Mackam.
Yeah, I think that's something definitely an easier to remember spawn point just because you know, okay, I'm like one step away from the bridge. So it's like, okay. I think that's somewhat easier, but still impressive whatsoever.
Yep.
And when I spawned in, I thought I knew this much, but I don't. Because this is not Roraima. Or maybe is it? Is it the town? It's like the... I mean, it has Gen 4 now, so it could be. But it's like the max... Wait, yeah, it is Roraima. It is the town. And he had the town name. Yeah, it is. It's like the one on the border.
Who knows?
But what's the name again? Yeah, this one. Yep, he knows. That's the one, like...
Goodness.
This, so that the lore behind this, Blinky 5K'd this in like a Rainbow tournament, like early on, and nobody knew how.
He has the town in, but he hasn't found it yet. It's just east of where he's scanning. There it is. Oh, he's got it.
Oh,
Radu hasn't sent yet.
he
And
sent.
now he does. Mackam has 15 seconds to match it.
Looks like there's like 3 roads you have to check here, but 1 point.
Very quick pinpoint by Mackam there once he had the
apparently
town.
it's the wrong town, but whatever. Close enough.
Blinky says it wasn't this exact town, apparently.
Yeah,
Some other one that he mapped for
now I
the-
remember it was like literally the border to... See, I don't even know what borders Roraima to the north.
Venezuela, probably.
Venezuela, yeah. There's like one location in Venezuela, technically,
Yeah.
like on the bridge. And we do get another urban Japan.
Might have been a phone code there. I didn't quite catch it. We have a Shikoku plate on the pull, so confirms.
I thought I saw like a 087 or 086. I'm not quite sure what I saw. Like 67. Oh
That would
fuck! I
check
said
out
67. Oh no!
oh
Oh my god,
no.
bruh.
Yeah, 087 probably would fit for Shikoku. But Sanuki City, Takamatsu. I mean, Takamatsu's very large. Sanuki's just to the east of it. Yep. And 318 will help him narrow it down. Radu's got the same sign. So here we go.
Yeah, Mackam already has it, but Radu has Sanuki on his monitor right now. Does he
Yep.
see it? He does.
It's a question of how far outside of the city we actually are.
I mean, the
here.
318 is in Higashikagawa, so we're way more southeast than both of them are. I think both of them didn't see the 318
Unless the
yet.
318 continues, but Radu
Look like
appears to have something he likes. Mackam's been scanning for a while, but okay, he finally spots the 318.
Can he make it fast enough to the back? Ooh, that almost looked good. Wait.
Radu finds it. Wow. Last second pinpoint. Insane.
Yeah, it took Mackam a while there to realize where the 318 is. He definitely found Sanuki City very quickly. But yeah, Radu just making a very nice zoom into there. And
what is this, Kampala?
Oh my. Speaking of bad countries, I don't know about this. Like,
match
you just find
in Kampala is crazy.
Yep.
And it really is match point.
Yeah, the thing is there will be like a PO box. Oh,
Kayla is Kampala, yeah. I don't know what U is, but I doubt they know either. I don't know if that means anything, but welcome to Kisigula Mutundwe. What does the U mean? Kayla U. Weird.
I don't know. So
Kisigula Mutundwe might be something you could scan for. Mutundwe, Mackam.
Oh, he found one of them. And maybe find a school POI could always be a move in countries like this. Usually they have a POI.
Seconds to narrow it down. Still, even now that you have the neighborhood, so hard to find the exact pinpoint. But Radu, still looking lost. I assume he's looking for Kisigula Mutundwe, but has not found it.
And if Mackam gets the 5k here, we would go to a 6-6.
Yep. That would be very fun. Again, Mackam under pressure here. He needs to win this game if he wants to extend the match.
And it seems like he put in his guess, so he's quite confident.
And he's got it.
He's got it. Couldn't be any closer than this, to be quite frank.
Let's go. 6-6, and it all comes down to
US?
No. Why did I think? Wait,
almost
no.
Looked like
South. What the hell? Wait, if it was NMPZ, I would have been real confused. I went through
Australia.
Australia.
Never mind.
Okay, there were like 5 things that went into my head that were very different things there.
To be fair, Australia is the US of Oceania.
Is that a Tasmania outline on the bin? Look, it might have been.
Tasmania outline on the bin.
That it's Tasmania anyway, but I swear there was a Tasmania outline. Yeah, that's what Mackam is.
It would fit with what we're seeing here.
But this is going to be a fun minute here.
Radu already on the map. Did he maybe read the name on the bin? Wait.
Oh, he didn't. That was written somewhere. I did see Wyatina written somewhere.
It looks like he almost has it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That looks like the 5k.
He just finds Wyatina. Absolutely nuts.
Flipping Wyatina.
Looks like he sent it.
Now Mackam gets to it. Doesn't matter anymore.
I mean, he just had a region guess. He knew kind of what part of the island to look in, and he just finds Wyatina instantly. Incredible from Radu.
Wow.
Under pressure. Wow, that's why he's the world champ. Insane. Mackam's Cinderella run ends. He beats Consus, but he cannot get past Radu.
Can't blame him.
0. No.
Can't blame him.
I mean, he played well. He honestly played well. I mean, there were a couple rounds in that pinpointing duel where he'll say he probably should have found them a little bit more quickly, but in the end, he did play well. He had a couple really nice pinpoints, but Radu, and sometimes there's not all that much you can do against him. So, what a great match, though. And yeah, here we go. We have a little bit of a break, and then we're going to be heading into the semi-finals. Radu versus Trictor. Blinky versus Kiraabas. Lots more to look forward to. Wow. I mean,
yeah,
it's been so fun.
2-0 actually.
Better. Yeah, actually, only one NMPZ tiebreaker in those quarters. But wonder if we could see a Blinky versus Radu final. Definitely a possibility. But, wow.
Common occurrence to see him in the final, but Yeah, I don't know how to throw to the break here, honestly, but
Yeah.
I will just signal.
I'm...
I will just say we're going to the break now. Did it work?
All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the semifinals and the final of GeoClassic number 2. We're going to be starting the semifinals with Blinky versus Kiraabas for life. Such an amazing matchup. We saw just how dominant both of them were in their last pinpointing duels, so that should be a great one. Cannot wait. How are you feeling about this match?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's hard to top what Blinky did to Finbar. That was honestly like borderline criminal, but I mean, Finbar didn't recover, so yeah, also didn't quite recover. So I think we're in for a treat regardless, because even though Blinky played amazingly, same has to be said for Kiraabas. So regardless of what happens, I think it's going to be a great matchup.
Yep. So Blinky, as the top seed in this matchup, has chosen pinpointing first. Kiraabas has chosen no move. We will have NMPZ if we get there for game 3. Both players immediately moving to the east.
Yeah, maybe all the players agreed not to play NMPZ. Who knows?
Looks like some... But it looks like actually Trictor versus Radu, I think we've actually got an NMPZ and a no move. So it's the first time we'll see pinpointing as a tiebreaker if that match goes 1-1.
That's interesting. I would have imagined Radu to pick pinpointing, but
he feels so confident in no move, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we're not quite there yet. We're stuck in the suburb of Russia, it seems. And it doesn't seem like there's any end to it. I guess both of them kind of found out.
That's a Khimki, I think. Yeah, it does. That's a very large suburb of Moscow. But not super easy to know. I mean, you don't really learn suburbs of Moscow a lot of the time because it's just, I don't know. See, like it's a very large city, but you just don't really think about it. You just think of the whole thing as being Moscow. So,
well, I just realized it existed, so I feel like it's not that common to know it.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a few Khimki, like Mitishchi, Podolsk. Like, imagine if he could still get it though. I mean, maybe that's the thing. It's a nasty pinpoint. It doesn't look like Blinky has the 5K, so could even see a tie here, and we will.
Okay. Not sure why that's so far out. Or is it maybe like the border of the town? I'm not quite sure what we saw there. Oh, these street signs are... Is it Whitehorse or is it...
City or something?
One of the cities. I always mix up the signs, but they should be unique. Yeah, the angle.
Yep.
Oh
my gosh, the quick pinpoint. Blinky was so fast.
I think Blinky sent. Yep.
I think he did, yeah. That was so fast. I mean, that was ridiculous.
That was pretty quick.
I don't think he could possibly be any faster than he was there, but Kiraabas finding it as well. But yeah, just insane speed from Blinky.
Yeah, honestly, needing more than 5 seconds there, a bit of an L. Imagine not pinpointing in 5 seconds.
Crazy.
Again, you could almost do this location no move, but both decide to move.
Yep, can still be tricky to tell the towns apart. Blinky thinking Akureyri though.
Yeah, makes sense. We saw water north. We have mountains to both sides.
Yep.
And also south, so...
Kiraabas currently zoomed on Reykjavik though, so...
Maybe he just thinks there's no other town in Iceland would be big enough to fit.
Yeah, that's fair. I think Akureyri is kind of the one exception to that, because it is still a fairly large town.
I mean, realistically, how many people live there? Like 40k?
Something like that, yep. If that.
Yeah, I was about to say, now looking, Blinky can scroll over the entire city in 2 seconds.
He doesn't seem to have it yet, though.
Yeah, he's trying to line up the main roads, but now he's doubting himself whether it's actually different city.
Okay, and Kiraabas, he's still in Reykjavik. I'm honestly not sure myself. with the landscape, I would have thought Akureyri with where the water and the mountains are, but ooh.
Oh, he finds a
Okay.
sign last second.
Yeah, for Egistade. So he does go Akureyri, but Blinky gets 2. Oh wait, sorry, he was already at 1. My goodness. Yeah. All right. So wow, apparently really nasty pinpoint. It's like Blinky had the town immediately, and he took nearly the full minute and a half. Couldn't quite find it.
Yeah, he was trying to line up the main road he got on, not looking for anything else. And usually in a town that is not that big, it should work. But apparently there was just too many angles that made sense that he would have to double check for maybe the next curve or something. And it was just not possible to check all of them. But yeah, we see a blue dot, and we did see the black paint on the pole, so it should be somewhere near Brisbane.
Yep. Is blue dot general
That's
Queensland?
Queensland. That's Queensland, yes.
Yep.
But yeah, the black paint with white numbers.
Yep, specifically like Brisbane, Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast kind of area. There's a sign for Gympie, which is, a bit north of Sunshine Coast. Like he's starting to narrow it down here. Kiraabas, not sure what info he has. He also has a sign for Gympie.
Ooh, both at the exact same intersection now. What?
Kenilworth and Imbil. Blinky has Imbil there.
Doesn't say the kilometers, so...
Yep.
Ooh, that looks good. Almost? No.
Maybe. He's not sure he likes it.
Oh yeah, the other direction was to Campbellworth, so we have to be kind of in between those.
He's now looking at downtown Imbil.
Downtown Imbil, maybe. Maybe the sign was just to, like, pointing towards the downtown.
Blinky has locked it in, so he feels good about it, and he's on it. Wow. Impressive pinpoint. Really tough round. You had signs to places, but no distances or anything like that, so very hard to triangulate.
Especially if one of the place names is just the town you're in, is a bit confusing. Yeah. Usually there's like a symbol next to it indicating that you're just going to the city center.
Exactly, like the little circle thing, yeah, so...
But seems like Australia is still catching up on that.
Yeah, there are some countries that'll be like Jordan does that a lot. Like you'll be like literally downtown and there'll just be a sign for the city anyway. It's like, what? Okay. But
this
yeah, okay,
fun.
rural Java. This should be an experience. Java, or well, it doesn't have to be Java.
I mean, I saw so many metal roofs, I'm doubting Java.
That's a fair point.
We did have an asymmetrical pole though, that's true. And wait, that almost looks like a Lombok support. Almost looks like the East Noosa one, but not really.
Yeah, could be as well. Yeah, I don't know why I immediately jumped to Java here, but does not have to be. Ooh. Anything there? Maybe. Doesn't look like it though.
Yeah, it didn't look quite.
Oh, South Sula. Interesting.
Oh, there's a South Sula roof there, so makes sense, but only one.
Goa, yeah. Does he know his Kababatan? Uh-oh.
Goa.
Goa is South Sula.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I don't think he knows it. He's looking at South Sumatra.
And it seems like Blinky's found something.
It does say Goa, yeah. Just barely legible on his sign, so...
Well, I don't imagine Blink to pinpoint this, but that might be another point. Yeah, actually, I'm a bit surprised he didn't know that, because Kababatan, I feel like definitely something... I've seen people who don't usually play moving know everything, just because if you get it in no-move location with one, you definitely want to know it.
It's one of those things that nobody knew like 2-3 years ago, and now almost every top player does, so... Yes. Kind of surprising. It's possible that he like saw the sign but didn't spot the Kababatan or something, but yeah, or maybe he just didn't know it, but... Okay, did he just send?
What? I just saw him zoom in. Like, I didn't expect him to exactly find the right intersection there instantly,
just
but
knew the exact intersection in Albania. Okay,
I'm so confused. I don't know what just happened.
What? He's just memorized Albania, I suppose.
Bro, I swear I didn't look at the screen for 2 seconds, and the second I saw him not moving his mouse anymore. So he's locked. Yeah, he locked in the 5K. That is a good way to bounce back after being down 5-0, I suppose. But we're going back to Zar.
Simply know the location, and you're good, right?
And speaking of Zar suburbs, I really despise these locations. They're so
Here
You're
we
so
go.
annoying. Oh, 014.
014. Yeah, so that's a lot of. What is 014? Is that
The
like
northeast.
from Pumalanga
Like,
or something?
no, that
Or is it
should be like
Limpopo?
Polokwane.
Oh, okay.
Like
Okay.
I think. Oh, that's 105. It's one of the two. It's like
I
104 and
thought that was.
105 is one of the max north ones.
Yeah,
I think
I
104
want to say
should be
015
Polokwane.
is Limpopo. Yeah, I don't remember, to be honest. Again, phone codes are like my kryptonite. I can never remember any of them, so we'll just find out.
Okay. 015 is Polokwane. Yeah, I always mix up 014 and 015 just because I never know which. I don't know. I mean, I think 014 goes all the way south to Rustenburg, but it's mostly north of that. So I think the most south it could be is a bit near Rustenburg, but
I think it's Rustenburg. Okay, yeah. I mean, they're a little bit. Yeah.
oh, 016.
Is that?
No, that is like
Also?
that is like closer to Pretoria again, but also it says Warwick.
I mean, they're both in the same area here. So
Wait,
they
why
seem
are
pretty
they-
confident about
They're in the same town. They were in the same town.
Kiraabas is now really zoomed in. Does he have it?
Ooh.
He does. Wow.
Almost getting 2 points there. 1 point at least, finding the right neighborhood. But that, yeah, look at that location. I don't know where you find the exact info there. It just seems like
Yeah,
so far away
honestly.
from next main road.
I can totally see why you say you don't like that kind of round. That looks very not pleasant to play. So, fair play to Kiraabas for getting close. So now 5-3. I mean, it was 5-0, so could be comeback time for him.
He is catching back some interesting signage at spawn, I would just say. It's at like route 280 and route 17 or something like that. I don't know if that means like state route or not.
Right, they could be state routes, they could be US routes. I would guess that they're state routes, but it's hard to say for sure without additional info. But now Blinky going west, Kiraabas going east.
Okay, apparently somebody in chat read Bradford, Pennsylvania. I don't know where that was on a sign, but
Oh,
I can't believe this as Pennsylvania. Definitely looks almost like.
oh, it does say
New
Bradford, PA.
York.
And I guess if it says PA,
Oh.
that means we're probably not in Pennsylvania. Because they wouldn't say Pennsylvania if we were already there. So, yes,
Or-
we're going to be across the border in New York.
What if they
Yep.
just forgot to put park and it says park, but they forgot to print the R and the K?
No, but he found Bradford. It's there right across the border. So, Kiraabas is
Oh.
very close right now. Just scanning for the 5K.
That's a good. Going back to the
They
spawn,
have it.
yeah,
Yep.
that he definitely has it. We can see the bend.
Oh my gosh. From 5-0 to 5-5. Now this is getting really fun. Kiraabas locking in. And now it's match point for both players. A 2-pointer could win it in either direction.
And Taiwan, I would favor Blinky here. I feel like that's something he knows. We have 05, which I think is the one south of Taichung, but I've always forgot the name.
I think that's right, but again, I never remember exactly which is which. But yeah, there he goes, south of Taichung, like you said.
We have the numbers and like the symbol, and you can kind of don't. He also found Setong already, so
Yeah. He's so quick.
yeah, it's hard to keep up with the movement, especially if you have two people zooming all over the place on their map. They do a lot of like actions per minute on their screens.
He looks close, but he hasn't sent it yet. He's not sure. Kiraabas looks a little more unsure. He's gonna need this extra time. He's got some more signage now. We'll see if that helps him.
Yeah, it's not guaranteed that Blinky's in the right town, but now they're both in the same one, so I'd imagine both of them. But he doesn't believe in the city anymore because he's looking for alternatives.
They're on. Are they on the same?
Kiraabas sent, or some of them sent.
He did.
Blinky sent, but they're at this exact same point on the map.
Are
I'm
they
pretty
at
sure.
the same spot? Okay. It's so hard to keep track of. Like I don't know why it doesn't say locked in anymore when they actually send, but it was Blinky first. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like that could have been the win for him, just because he took a lot of time to actually pinpoint in the exact city. He found the city super quickly. And what do we have here in Ireland?
Ireland, yeah.
can be very easy or very hard. One of the two.
This one looks urban enough that it's going to be on the easy side. We have Kells, which
Ooh.
is famous
Castle.
for the Book of Kells, but Old Castle. Gosh, where is Kells? I mean, the Book of Kells is famous, but I don't. Oh, you have the R195.
Famous. I have legit never heard of the. What is the Book of Kells?
It's a famous
there's Kells.
historical manuscript. Although I don't know how big the town itself is.
Flippin' Kells.
I just know history, I guess, but yeah, it's. I
Ooh.
mean, it's not. Oh, wow!
Linkster does it.
Did Kiraabas just give up there?
Yeah, I think he saw
Like, did
Blinky
he?
sending and just gave up. It's like the same with Finbar in his game. It's like, okay, if Blinky sends, there's a pretty high chance he has it. I don't think I've really seen him often send without having the exact 5k.
Right.
Doesn't really make
It's
sense in this
happened
format
before,
anyway.
in these tournaments. I mean, it's never 100%. It's even, especially when the match is that close. It's maybe not the best idea to give up, but realistically, you have to know you're in trouble when he does that. So,
well,
I mean, that was great.
That was great, yeah. But it wasn't his mode to begin with, so technically, his chosen mode was no move. Although I feel like against anyone else, he probably would have picked pinpointing. But
yes,
against
I
Blinky,
would think so.
Yeah.
Just against Blinky, it's like, yeah, what are you gonna do? But yeah, I mean, he almost was able to take that moving game. He really gave it a good go. It was down 5-0, took it back to 5-5, but Blinky does outlast him. But again, Kiraabas' preferred mode is no move. So we'll see if he can fight back and take us to the tiebreaker.
Yeah, starting off, I was about to say an easy round because we do have red car here and it looks like Ulan. Usually you have a lot of like hazy coverage there, but this one is actually pretty clear. And Blinky lining it up. Who's gonna tell him this is the wrong mode?
Oh my god.
Almost. Wow. No pinpoint, sadly.
Washed.
Yeah, fell off, to be fair.
5K. Crazy. Finbar said Kells is famous, so I believe Finbar.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that Irish people call famous, and it's literally stuff nobody has heard of. He was like, "Oh yeah, it's this famous stone." It's like, okay, whatever you say. I don't think
you gotta know the
Blarney
stone.
No, not that one. It's like, was it that? Bro, it's just like some tracker, and they took it in the worst timing as well. It was just like rainy, like winter. Why do you put a Google tracker there?
Kells is famous though. If I've heard of it, I don't know. Like, I don't know a lot of places in Ireland, but that's. To be fair, I couldn't have placed it on the map. I know it because it has a book. But all right, Kiraabas fighting back just a little bit there. Further east than Uttar Pradesh. Nice guess there.
Ooh, another US. I did not see if that was a front or not. That
it's kind of hard to tell,
I was going to say
honestly.
no. But Texas would have them, and does make sense with the landscape.
You can't always trust like pickup trucks. Sometimes they're a bit weird. I guess it's not a pickup truck; it's like an SUV. But Blinky going ahead and sending near San Antonio.
He also sent on a reservoir, but I didn't know if he actually lined something up or just like a general guess.
Yeah, we do appear to be right by a reservoir, but who knows how large it is. Similar guesses, to be fair. Lubbock, wow.
Whoa, okay. Why is it so hilly there?
That is
to me, that area is just like completely flat and filled with oil pumps. Or I guess...
Oh, there's a Texas registration sticker on the windshield. Interesting. I never bothered to learn that, but I have heard of that meta before, at least.
Ooh, that looked like a Tohoku plate, but the yellow one underneath was a bit weird.
Yeah, the yellow is interesting. It does appear to be horizontal, though. So, probably Tohoku, but...
If it is Tohoku, I would probably not go very north in the region, just because... Why is there a Kyushu pole top here? I'm very confused. I guess it's not really only found in Kyushu, but...
Yeah, you get those vertical bars in some other places too. Yeah. I don't associate them with Tohoku though. I feel like you get them in like maybe like Kanto, but
I mean,
Tohoku
Tohoku is
interesting.
famous for not having any pole top meta.
Right.
That is like kind of the thing they have going, but apparently this is just there.
Go. A little bit of everything, I guess. Right. Ooh.
Quebec chevrons.
Quebec chevrons, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Not sure. Why do we even use them? Because it's not even the same they use in France. Like, I never fully understood why they had to go with their own chevron style.
I don't know.
As a
Yeah.
GeoGuessr player, I won't mind.
Yeah, it's nice. Quebec has a few fun infrastructure metas that are just totally different from the rest of Canada, but they love being different over there. Blinky sending just kind of central Quebec there. Ooh, my gosh. Kiraabas
Both of them
north.
thought about the region up there. Like, Blinky
Yep.
lined up the road and it didn't quite line up, even though we were like in a curve. So it's kind of hard to tell.
Goes back. Yeah, it's a good thing he did. Blinky with a really nice guess there, but Kiraabas could have lost a few points there if he stayed up near Saguenay, so...
Ooh, the famous road lines in ZAR. That's only near the big highway, surely. It's kind of expanding now. They put in a lot more random roads these days, but it used to basically just be the roads south of Pretoria.
Yes, we have, let's see, Peter Maritzburg, zoom from Blinky. Is Kiraabas more close to Pretoria right now? I didn't quite see where he zoomed in. Yeah, he's at Rustenburg, actually.
I mean,
Okay.
we do have a pretty large hill to the south. I don't quite know what that is.
Blinky now looking towards Lesotho. I think Kiraabas, I think he sent his guess.
Yeah,
Blinky's
he
closer
sent.
to Durban. This is a huge difference.
Oh my god,
goodness.
what?
Are you kidding me?
I mean, he just lined it up
That's
and he thought,
insane.
yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the ridge is also right there, but that's a pretty quick find.
Wow. That's a crazy guess. Like you said, the ridge south helps, but that is a nutty guess from Kiraabas. And exactly when he needs it. Round 7. He's got again, I would say a commanding lead, but there's not really any such thing as a commanding lead when the multipliers get this high.
Bro, this is just a free 5k for Blinky here. You can already sense it. Bang. That's it.
So quick. Kiraabas is looking a good deal more west, I think.
Don't think he's looking in the right region. This is not near the airport. There's no big lone standing mountains. This could be relatively big points for Iceland standards.
Yep.
No 5k though. Blinky fell off. Never mind. Tough to see.
Fjord, though. That's still a very impressive guess, but yeah, I mean, maybe it was the right call. I mean, maybe Kiraabas with a little bit more time would have thought a bit more, and he might have made the switch to south. Who knows? But Blinky put the pressure on, and it worked out there.
And would you look at this? What in the world would one guess here?
Yeah, man, I like US at least, but beyond that, very hard to say.
Slide Hills corn. Where do I guess? Maybe like Kentucky, but we don't have the Kentucky rumble strips. Even though this road looks like it hasn't been maintained in forever.
Yep.
I did think about Missouri because it's like slightly hilly, but I don't know if the vegetation really fits.
That's saying Iowa and New York, so it sounds like they're not quite sure either.
Okay.
Keep going. Mississippi River, Missouri, Illinois. Kiraabas again to zoom in. He goes Kentucky.
Bro, Kentucky or Illinois? One of Missouri. One of the two. It is Missouri. We're actually getting on massive multipliers. We only have. Is there a round limit? No, right?
No, there's no round limit.
I just was about to say we only have 2 rounds to play, but this is not.
Yeah, we're so conditioned to just imagine it's ending around 10, but
realistically, it's probably ending before that. But how do you not send Iowa here? If I had a location like this on a gravel road, I send Iowa.
So does oh my gosh, he's clicking like tri-point over there, Blinky.
I mean, Western Iowa makes sense to go a bit more western, but
Similar.
Oh my
yes!
lord!
Is that gonna win him the game? Oh, it's close. I think it does.
It is.
Yeah. Oh my
The maths
goodness.
to be mathing, and that is just a tri-point click there. We're actually, I think we are in South Dakota, technically. But yeah,
It does look like South Dakota. Yeah. What a guess. Oh my
what a
goodness.
guess. And that means 1-1 NMPZ final tiebreaker. We like to see it from a content perspective.
Oh yeah. Doesn't get any better
ARW.
than this. And again, we've had content already. Rural Worlds. These NMPZ games have been crazy back and forth. So I imagine this one's going to be just as good. No idea who's going to come out on top, but I can't wait to see.
I mean, let's see what the locations are. And round 1 already looks... Oh my lord, what is this? This is either like Tamaulipas or Taiwan.
The classic coin flip.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, is it low cam?
Is it low cam ever? Could it be like high pan, like similar to that
either like
one?
Completely cooking, but isn't there like a pylon like on the left, like next to the tree on the left? I don't know what that is. I thought it was like a pylon. I thought it was a pylon, and I've never seen one in Sri Lanka.
Where? Oh my god, my eyes aren't good enough. Oh my god, he's in Brazil.
I mean, Brazil road quality could. I feel Mexico or Taiwan here. I don't know why I feel Taiwan.
This is crazy. I mean, this is just classic. It's only round 1, and we're already just like,
yeah. I don't know. This is like the locations that I mean.
Yeah, Debray says he thought Okinawa or Miyako-jima.
Is this really low cam? Like, I just don't see it being low cam. But both of them going Brazil now.
Cool.
And it's Sri Lanka. What?
No. Oh my gosh.
So it was low cam, but there's a flipping pylon. Holy.
Way. Oh my goodness. Blinky,
but I feel like that means technically location was gettable because he thought about it, that it kind of looked like low cam, and he got there somehow. Don't know how.
Gosh, he second guessed himself there. Could have been a huge advantage.
Okay, I don't even know what I'm supposed to guess here. If it's 25 copyright, this might be Costa Rica because I have no clue, but I didn't quite catch it.
Oh my god, I could not be more lost. Yeah, this is classic NMPZ tiebreaker stuff. Oh my goodness.
I mean, the fence definitely looks like LATAM, like you either go Mexico or I don't even know. Is this ever something else? Yeah, I mean, really depends on the... If it's 25 copyright, I would definitely send Costa Rica just because I've never seen anything like this. And I've seen a lot of, like, dirt roads covered. Thailand?
Vietnam. Thailand. Oh my god, he's in Thailand.
Blinky hasn't opened his map yet. He's...
No, we have no idea what he's thinking. This is crazy.
He has 5 seconds left to make a guess. So
this could be game right here.
He goes Costa Rica.
Kiraabas stays. And it is. Oh he 2 rounds him. Unbelievable. Oh my god.
Kiraabas was there at the start, though. So both of them thought of the right thing. He just switched his guess in his mind. Even though I feel like the fence was just so LATAM pill to me that I just
the fence. I agree, but it was like it was like unlike anything I've ever seen before, which it makes so much sense that it would be Costa Rica. But oh my goodness. Wow. I mean, the back and forth there, the Sri Lanka first and then the Costa Rica. I mean, that is real world NMPZ tiebreaker in a nutshell right there. What a crazy match and a crazy way to end it.
Yeah, Costa Rica, not on everybody's radar. It was on mine, though, but just because I literally have never seen anything like the location we just saw. And it kind of had the vibe of Mexico, so sure. Why not?
Yeah.
And yeah, Blinky in the final again.
Yeah, he switched away from Sri Lanka, but stuck to his guns. I say stuck to his guns. I don't know. I mean, I have no idea what he was thinking for 55 seconds of that round, but maybe he was thinking Costa Rica the whole time. But wow, he locked in when it mattered most. Blinky into the final to face the winner of Trictor and Radu, which should be just another fantastic matchup.
Yeah, Trictor technically being the highest seeded pick here because Radu did not qualify through the last tournament. So Trictor picking up NMPZ again. He did switch his pick against Barry. Made sense. He did win the pinpointing there. But for Radu, he goes back to NMPZ. So which means we do have NMPZ again, this time as a first match. And if we need a tiebreaker in this matchup, it will be Pinpointing. So definitely interesting because usually Pinpointing gets picked from one of the players.
Yeah, and it makes sense that it does, because I feel like NMPZ and NM kind of come a little more hand in hand in terms of if you're good at one, you're good at the other. So there's usually like one player who feels, yeah, I'm better at moving than the other person, so I'm going to pick Pinpointing. But here, Trictor feels so confident in NMPZ, Radu feels so confident in no move that we get this, and yeah, it's like it's a backwards match. We go NMPZ to no move to moving, and
yeah. This time I can see definitely Japan, because this is definitely low cam. I won't miss that again. But as to where, I did not quite see whether we have land on the other side there to the north. It kind of looks like it.
Toyama, Radu a little more north right now.
Yeah, although is he on the east coast?
East coast. Yeah, currently zoomed on the east coast, which is interesting. I mean, is there land out there? Are there mountains? Maybe there are mountains to the north.
Yeah, that's what he sees.
Was
asking.
Yeah. Trictor shifts a little more south. Pretty different guesses here. It's right between them.
Oh, it's one of those weird like things. Yeah, that makes sense that we're kind of in that bay.
Yep.
But yeah, not something you can really guess consistently in NMPZ. And
Russia? Like
this
Tuva?
is the
those roads.
Yeah, one of the roads, I think.
Altai Mountains. Yeah. Yeah, definitely knowable. I forget which road is which always here, but I'm sure the players will know.
Yeah, I mean, there's like 2 roads that you need to know down there, so
exactly.
Usually they know how to differentiate between. I sometimes still mess them up, but less and less, surely.
Just kind of scanning for the angle here. Got some mountains, but they're not super tall, so it makes sense to be in that sort of east-west valley that runs through the center of Tuva. Trictor, not sure why his map is over there right now, but is he unsure? I don't know, is he thinking about even Mongolia? I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. But oh, he's just okay. he's off the road, but he's.
Oh no, this is like how harmless plays. He just clicks somewhere, and it's just like he gets 4 kilometers off for no reason.
Classic. Oh my goodness.
See, I have an interesting thought here. Why was the sign on the gate on the left turn gate? Are we actually driving left? Is this the UK?
Gosh, I don't know.
Yes, Harmless still plays. I played 2v2s with him like a week ago. He still plays solo comp as well.
Does this ever be US or is it always Europe?
I thought about US first, but then I just saw the sign on the left and I was like, you know what? I have to go with the big brain move. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Well, that is not quite the US, but he locks. He locks it in.
He locks it. Get back. Trictor switches.
He reacts to the lock by thinking, oh, if he guesses quick, it has the US. Quick maths.
I mean,
if
big brain, we'll see if it pays off. It is Canada. Nice guess.
How do you get Quebec there? I'm so confused.
I don't know.
I really don't know what he saw.
That's insane. He's played so much US. He was like, yeah, this is NA, but he knew it wasn't US or something. To be honest, no clue. But actually crazy.
All right, Jake. I have a thought process here. This looks so much like Thailand, like Western, like Tak or something. But given the map, could this be like New Vietnam? And I'm just not used to seeing stuff like this.
Right. I definitely thought it could be Vietnam. Radu thinking South Thailand.
South,
which is not. That wasn't my first thought, but again,
see that?
He's the world champion, and I'm not. Oh my god. Where's he going?
Guatemala?
Oh my god. With the concrete road, Philippines? Oh my god, what's happening?
What? What is that guess?
What?
What is that guess? No. How do you go south there?
No shot, bro.
Nah. That has to be one of the craziest guesses of all time. What is ridiculous.
That? What that location was so hard. How did he do that?
I mean, I know
31 kilometers on that?
I know he practices Thailand, but usually it's just more like knowing car colors and stuff in Gen 4, but that was a Gen 3 random dry-looking road. And he guesses south.
That is ridiculous. I have no idea how you clicked there on that round. Absolutely nuts. And that was Trictor's pick, by the way, the NMPZ.
Yeah, that was his pick. I mean...
Unreal.
That's quite the guess to make. even if Trictor gets the country there, he still loses like pretty much all his health.
Yeah, like even if I go Thailand, I'm never south on that. Like I might go Vietnam, I might go Philly, and if I go Thailand, I'm going like west or north. But like that's a ridiculous guess. Wow.
So that's not going to be an easy comeback for Trictor because he does have to win Radu's pick plus pinpointing.
Which, yeah, and even pinpointing, I think you definitely favor Radu most of the time. So it's an uphill battle for Trictor.
And RC just plays NMPZ.
NMPZ?
Hello?
Is this okay?
Okay, he's literally playing NMPZ. Okay, fair enough, I guess. We're just...
Oh no.
He's like Trictor panned, right? Because he's not panning anymore, but he...
Yeah,
okay,
I'm pretty sure
he zoomed in. He zoomed in as well. Okay.
Bro, Radu's actually playing on hard mode. He just wants to make it more interesting.
I mean, he...
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, there he goes.
Did he just realize? Oh my.
It's like, oh yeah, he's still in the exact same road. That didn't really gain any more information.
Oh gosh.
Well, they have two different roads. Both of them look... Oh my god. He got it NMPZ. He literally got it NMPZ.
He did.
He got it NMPZ and just looked around one time.
Yeah, bro was just like, yeah, this is the 2 west southwest of Ciudad Juarez, obviously. That's I don't even I still I mean I said this at the World Championship, but like as I was like commentating those games, I was just saying like I cannot believe I was in this tournament like a year ago. Like how like I'm not even close to the skill level at this point of these guys. It's unbelievable.
I'm not quite sure.
Wow.
I'm gonna like both their guesses here, like probably either Cars, maybe like a cheeky Eastern Erzurum, but definitely not going to be any damage.
Do like the Far East guess for sure. Feels like Armenia. I totally know what Armenia looks like. Nice guess, Trictor.
It was Erde. Not like, I mean, I've heard a lot of pronunciations of that province in Turkey. It's just like
it's a bit of a rough one. Yeah.
No, just people need to know that okay, if there's a G with an accent on it, just don't pronounce it.
Just nothing. Yeah, it's just like
it's
extend the vowel before it, basically. Yeah, like Idir or whatever is. Yeah. It's so easy to say Igdir, but yeah, but if I'm trying to explain, if I'm trying to, you know, say
explain
the
it to somebody,
mountain,
yes.
Like I have to say Agridagi. I'm not gonna say Adadal because they're gonna be like, "What the hell are you saying?" So,
I think that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, they both had a TikTok. This is a pretty easy round for these guys. Like the North Sulawesi tuk-tuks. And ooh, it looks like we have black cars. So I mean, instantly thought about like Galicia here.
Galicia is an interesting shout, actually.
Could be France though. What are these trees actually? Maybe not Galicia, but somewhere else in Spain.
I don't know.
Both like it,
both
so
like
I guess.
Yeah,
makes sense.
It makes sense. Yeah. Such a crazy part of Spain. It looks so different from everything else. I still get caught off guard by Galicia locks sometimes. Asturias, was it?
That is definitely not Galicia, but close enough.
Indeed.
Bro, that NMPZ would have been quite something.
Is this Philly? Or
I thought it's Peru.
maybe Silver Car? Or oh gosh.
Wait.
This is why I need to stop shouting things out.
No, I'm not sure at all. Like, what are these plants? Those look so weird. Yeah, it is Peru.
Let's go Peru. If Radu says it's Peru, it's Peru.
Yeah, I was about to say if he goes Peru, I'm sure, but just
it's Trictor. God, why did I think that was Radu? No, I'm actually washed.
That's why I said if.
Yeah.
If he... I don't know, these plants on the side of the road just remind me so much of Peru. But usually in more dry parts, so I've never really seen them in like very rainy parts. But I don't know where to guess in Peru, and Radu doesn't have a guess down yet.
I mean,
and
Geo
he's
says,
going for the
God,
plains.
Philly. Oh my god. Well, Geo says Radu's on the 5K, so...
Okay.
I don't know who to trust. Or do we trust Radu saying it's not Peru? I don't know.
Oh!
Peru. It's
That
Radu
should be
misses
game.
Peru.
Definitely.
That is absolutely game.
And
Oh.
yeah, he literally was on the 5K, but both people winning their respective opponents' picks, which means that, as we said, the final game mode for once will be pinpointing.
I love the pinpointing tiebreaker. That's that's awesome. Yeah, Geo was actually on the 5K in chat. He knew. But Trictor switched off of it, but he was in the right country, and Radu did not know. He did go Philippines in the end. So, wow. I mean, yeah, this is definitely the first time we've seen the picks go opposite ways, but yeah, pinpointing tiebreaker should be cinema.
Yeah, couldn't be any more cinematic as a lead up. Especially with, I feel like RC losing on Peru. I feel like he's usually very good at Peru. So
absolutely, yep, he's.
But yeah, I think the area around Hoja Pampa usually like you either 5K or like get the right region, or you just don't get it because it looks pretty different from the rest of Peru. And I think the round kind of showed that.
Okay, well here we go. Pinpointing tiebreaker. I mean, you on paper, I think you have to favor Radu here, but you just never know. He decided to choose no move as his mode, and didn't work out for him. But
well, if I'm Trictor and my first location in pinpointing is Colo against RC, I'm not happy. But he finds the waystone way quicker. Does say 50?
50.
So
yeah, it might just be 50, or it might have been like 50R or something if that is a thing. But it's probably just the 50.
No, there was like some type of river there, but not sure how well that is mapped.
Got the classic Colombian town names being in all caps for some reason. Oh, Quibdó Pereira. Quibdó is West Coast, and then
Pereira is obviously
big. Yeah. So it should be the
also
50.
says Tatama there. That was the mountain we see the POI there, so we should be somewhere near it.
Oh, Trictor cooking though, 50 RS. That's what it said on the kilometer marker. So it was weird. I was gonna say why are there letters after the 50? It's because
because it's in Serbia. That's why.
The road. True, it's Serbia.
Wait, Santuario is the town name. It was south of where RC's pin is right now. It was not like Sanctuary. It was actually just a town name.
Strange town name. Yeah, if I ever see the word Santuario, I'm automatically assuming it's just a sanctuary. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if Trictor finds the exact 5K. This looks good.
I think Trictor's got the road, though, so you'd think he at least goes up 1-0, and it is 2.
Even 2 in Colo. That is big.
Against Radu and Colo, that's a great pinpoint, by the way. Like, such a long, curvy road with really not a lot to use, so that was an impressive first round.
Everything just going the opponent's way. You would think that RC would win a Colo round, but nothing is going the way we would expect it.
Yep.
Now we have a lot of information off the start. We have the number 15, and we have Otta. I've been there. And Strin, so I've probably been on this road.
Yeah, Otta, Strin, and Yella. And both are just going to look for the road. We've got Trictor. Trictor is he sending? I think he's got 5K. Yeah, he's on it.
Was there a bridge east? I didn't see that, but... Oh, he sent a smile, so maybe that means no? Because there's a lake south of us. There was no lake south of us.
Oh, okay.
No,
he looked really good with that off-road, but no, he didn't.
Oh, and he even loses a point. There's Yella.
When you send fast, yep.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt, because I feel like he went from being up 4-0 to only being up 2-1. That's a big... disqualify both players. Jebber says, yeah.
I think I saw that little off-road to the north. I was like, that looks exactly like what we have here, and I think that's exactly what Trictor did. He just saw the off-road. Oh yeah, we're here, but then he didn't really look at the body of water. So
especially
I understand the mistake.
Yeah, especially if you have so much information off the start, you just want to be quicker than your opponent. I think it just puts more pressure on you than usual. So yeah, don't fault anyone.
Campar, is that what it said? Might have been. I wasn't quite able to read the street sign, but I think it does have a town name on it, so looks like Radu has found the town. There's Jalan Perak, yep. Here he goes. Oh, Trictor has Campar.
Yep, we do see. Looks like a 5K, but he found the Parax, at least.
He's on 14 is where he is right now. Trictor's on 6 and 7, so he's not in the same spot. He's running out of time.
Doesn't find the lineup, it seemed.
Yep. Little off on the road angle maybe, but nice quick pinpoint from Radu putting the pressure on, and he takes the lead back.
Yeah, if Radu wins this matchup, I think Trictor will not be happy about the Norway round. That's just such a tilting thing to do. You find some off-road that has like a similar shape, and you send it and you lose 2 points, and your opponent even gains a point. That's just the worst thing possible. 31. Why does it say Bahia there, by the way?
Does it say Creo MG? Is Creo ever a town? Or
Cressy,
Cressy, maybe is what
yeah,
it
that's
says?
a big town, no? Isn't it a big town? I thought it was, but
maybe, yeah.
If we're next to Bello and we don't see it, then it can't be that big.
Yeah. It's probably a town. Again, his zoom level I think is different from ours, so I'm not sure we can see exactly what he sees, but Debray says not to my knowledge. I mean, Debray knows the like freaking 5,000 municipalities, so if he doesn't know it, then it's probably not huge. But
yeah, Radu opting to actually just scan the entire time, and now he's just, oh, you know what? I'm not finding this. He tries to move. Meanwhile, Trictor has made his way into this town center, I would say.
Does Trictor have a code? I'm not sure he's seen one yet.
Now he has, and he even has the town name. La Feta or something
else. Yeah, I wasn't quite able to read it, but Radu's still just looking for Cressy, I think, but he does not have it. Last second stuff. I can't see what's on the bus. He's just gonna click Bello. They both are. Could see a tie here.
Oh, apparently
did he find?
No, he did not.
He moved off of it and he lost the point because he's outside the tie range.
Oh no.
Oh.
2 times so far he has been like so close to being the tie range. I also think the Norway one was close because Radu was right next to him.
Cressy stands for Conselho Regional de Corretores de Imóveis. That's tough.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe that's why everything was just in caps, actually.
Yep. Possibly. Okay, so we have one moving east, one moving west, so we might see some asymmetry of information here.
Actually quite confused about where we are. I did see an antenna at the start, so that's good. But as of right now, I don't even know the country.
Mexico or something? I have no idea, to be honest.
There's a highway.
If you can get on it. Can he? Oh, there's a sign. What does it say? Iguala municipio.
Habitantes.
315. It even says the population. Good luck finding it. But...
yeah, it's not the biggest town, I suppose.
Should find it anyway.
I mean...
Kiraabas. Trictor has nothing as far as I can tell.
Yeah, this might just be a random guess for him here. Definitely went the wrong direction. Pretty hilly. Like, where are we?
Quickly, he's gonna go west. Colima. Wow, big difference. What a region guess from Radu. Just across the
border. Where even is the town name?
I don't even know. Maybe that wasn't even a town name.
It definitely was one, but
I mean, yeah.
Good luck scanning for it.
It's downtown Cinco de Mayo. All right.
3 points already for Radu without needing to pinpoint in the next exact location.
It's some really tricky rounds, to be fair.
Yeah.
It looks like we're back in Mexico, perhaps?
Yeah, this definitely looks like Mexico.
Both going north. I think Trictor has a little bit of a head start because Radu started south. Yeah, I mean, these are nasty rounds. Yeah,
I don't know. So far, I don't really see any information, but as I say that, he enters the town, so... 618. Well... Okay.
DGO. Common Forts Durango.
That's not like a French name.
Yeah, it is very strange. It might be named after like a foreign person or something.
But yeah, Trictor didn't find out what DGO stands for, or maybe he knows now.
Oh, the Common Fort. Oh my God, Radu. He's just on it.
He's so fast. He's just
on
it.
That's insane.
And Trictor has to find this to stay in the game.
He does.
Yes.
There it is. There it is. There it is. No. South of the...
Oh.
No.
Oh no, it was on the screen 3 times.
Oh no. Oh, this is like watching me scan. Oh no. That's so brutal.
7.
Guarantee if exact same situation, exact same scanning, if I was the one playing, I wouldn't have found that. But if when I'm the one watching, I always see it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
wow, so unfortunate for Trictor. I mean, that pinpoint would have been hard for him in the last 10 or so seconds, but he probably could have found it. There was only really one main road there. Could have lined up the curve, so maybe could have kept himself in it. But Radu just, again, such a complete player, so well-rounded. It was always going to be hard for Trictor to make that comeback. He did his best, but Radu's so good.
It just all went downhill after Norway. I think he didn't get a single point after that. He went from 2-0, could have been a 4-0, to losing 2-7. That's just quite unfortunate.
It's true. It's a good point. GeoGuessr is a mental game, and it's easy to get shaken by things like that when they don't quite go your way. So who knows if that had an effect on the rest of the game. But yeah. Okay. Well, now we get the final that many people were probably hoping we would get. Blinky versus Radu. You gotta love it.
Could have easily been the World Championship final.
Yeah.
But at least we get it here now. This time, obviously, in a bit of a different format. It's best of 3 as well. Not a best of 5, so even in the final, best of 3. And I think we're gonna take a quick break so that the people can make their map picks. Definitely gonna be interesting to see, although I'm quite sure I know which both of them will pick. But
yep.
Anyways, quick break. See you guys in, I would say, 3 minutes.
See you soon. Right, welcome back once more to GeoClassic number 2. It is the grand final. It is what everyone has been waiting for. Blinky versus Radu C. I mean, to be honest, I think if you asked a lot of players who the 2 best players in the world are, they might say Blinky and Radu C. So it doesn't really get any better than this. How are you feeling about this match, Ziggy?
I mean, it kind of fits into the narrative that, you know, if you have Consus, Blinky, and RC as like the world champions so far, and also Consus winning the last GeoClassic. So one of the other 2 that hasn't won yet, one of the GeoClassic will win this one. So it kind of shows that I feel like these are like kind of the top 3 players still. And even though like we have a bit of a different twist with the pinpointing added, I think these guys just adapted to it as well. And they're still on top of the game. But we're already ready to start game 1. We do see Blinky picking pinpointing, no surprise though, and I do think Radu also picked no move, so who would have thought? But yeah, let's get this finals going. I'm quite hyped. But we start in Israel, so that's not very hyped for me, because I don't have anything to add for information here, because I wouldn't even know where to start.
Blinky immediately zooms in on Tel Aviv. Never a bad idea, lots of high-rise buildings, fairly flat landscape, but again, finding the exact spot is a whole different story on a round like this.
Yeah, he finds a big intersection, but there's like a blocked off road, or at least the Google car never drove there.
Yep. It's to a big intersection. I think he has a couple of street names, so some things that he can scan for. There's so many roads. You do see the water as well, so we're not too far from the coast. Radu still got street names. Finally. Thinking about Netanya now is Blinky. Still yet to find the street name. Thing is, though, I don't think Radu's seen the coast yet. So he doesn't know that we're coastal. Blinky does know that we're by the water.
Yeah, I don't know how much that helps if like the entire coast is very populated.
Right.
And yeah, he's checking just every town.
He's switching to Ashdod.
Ooh. Would make sense that it's a bit more dry, because I feel like the landscape at the beginning was very dry. And he gets the right town. Not quite the 5k you wanted, but I think it's a decent start for, I think, Israel standards.
Yep. such a tough country to pinpoint urban rounds in a minute and a half. So Blinky, I think, probably happy enough with getting the correct country, and we head to bad camera in a country that didn't used to have it.
Yeah, great.
Unfortunate.
Great to see that. Good thing in moving, you can move out of it most of the time.
Yep.
As Blinky already escaped the Shadow Realm. That being said, I didn't even know what country we're in, because they're just zooming.
Like Croatia, maybe, but I'm not sure. Kind of my first thought, at least. Budapest. Okay, so yeah, Zagreb might be close to the Hungarian border.
Could be, although the sign is pointing south towards Budapest. I'm not sure how that works, but
that is very strange. Yeah, road must loop around or something. He's got some more signage. I didn't quite catch what it said. Radu doesn't have as much though.
Yeah, seems like
Chakovitz, I think. Yeah.
Ooh, he has a town name there on the sign.
Yeah. Slavitz. That's going to be hard to find. Blinky already honing in on it. He's got 15 seconds to try and find the exact 5K. Some Koprivnica now.
Yeah, he found a railway, so that's definitely helps him pinpoint this, and that looks like the correct one, because we do cross it to the northeast.
Now he's in Chakovitz. Blinky goes back, and it is.
Oh, wait.
5K.
We were crossing the railroad, but it was a different one. Blinky not checking that one and realizing, oh no, he actually switched the town. He did switch to the correct one.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, he was there for most of the round. He was in Chakovitz, but he couldn't seem to find the 5K. So he actually moved off when he didn't see it.
That's
he moved back when he realized his mistake, but he was too late. And Radu, with the last second pinpoint, steals the round out of nowhere and takes the lead.
That's not a bad start. Definitely needs something like this to happen. Usually tricky pinpoints are not something that really stop Blinky from 5K'ing. That usually is something that even helps them more.
Right.
Especially in these urban settings.
Finding them than other people. Exactly. Now, looks like probably just Hindi language. Could be Marathi or something, but maybe a little kilometer marker.
Yeah, we have a town that's 1 kilometer away. Don't think that's going to happen. Finding that one.
Back to the start. Looks like maybe now he's moving the same direction as Radu.
I thought we might be like in Chhattisgarh or something, just because we have pretty wet landscape for Hindi language. Also tiled roofs, usually something you see. And there's an abbreviation. I don't know them though, so yeah.
See if Radu does. He is looking at Chhattisgarh, or is he looking now at Madhya Pradesh? Looking for something.
He is looking.
I'm not literate enough to know what exactly he's searching for. Oh, that maybe. I mean, he's put a pin down. 5 seconds.
Oh.
Does Radu have something? I think he likes what he has.
Oh my god. He's so close to the pinpoint there. If he had a few more seconds, I feel like he would have found it.
Probably. He was just on the wrong curve, but he had the correct road. Wow. Statement so far from Radu. Again, this is Blinky's choice of mode. Now 3-1.
See, I don't know why, but I just have the vibe that if you get a moving location against Blinky in Belgium, he's just gonna find it pretty quickly, because I feel like he just knows random towns. But maybe it's just my vibe.
Certainly does. He's got into Gen 4. That says NL, but it's definitely Belgium.
He found a town name. Essene Lombeek.
Yeah.
I mean, Essen is a town on the border with Germany, but I don't think it's that, because that would be German-speaking, probably. And it says Essene.
This here, it's not like a... Yeah, I'm not sure what... There's a lot of info here. Tornats or something?
Bro, what are these signs here? I'm so
I don't
confused.
know what any of this is.
I just see so many weird town entrance signs. I don't know what's going on. Like, there's like just some signs I've never seen in my life.
Right. Big. I don't know what any of this is. Oh, okay, Blinky finally finds something. Turnot. That was written on one of his signs. And now for the pinpoint. Can you find the streets? Yes, you can, apparently.
Yes, you can.
Oh, he's so fast. Are you gonna have a little bit of trouble matching that, I imagine?
Yeah, I don't think the 5K is gonna happen, even though he sees... No, never mind. It was on the screen for a second, I think. But... yeah, I'm not sure. There were so many different weird signs. I totally not blame anyone not 5King. That means we go back to even, 3-3.
To Poland we go. Got maybe some good info right here at the start. Could be an area code or something.
Yeah, maybe an address.
Yep. Stoch something. Oh god, it's just too fast. I don't have time to read it. It's like,
yeah, I don't think there was anything helpful on it. It looked like less helpful than I would have imagined.
Yep.
Maybe a phone code because he zoomed in, but quite sure. I mean, occasions like this in Poland, I think sometimes you just don't find any info. It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah. Sometimes the town names that you do see are just so insanely small that they're just not helpful. Blinky is in a town. Who knows how helpful it'll be?
This is a bigger place. Like,
Yeah.
maybe there's a bigger road branching off here with an actual number you can look for.
Possibly that sign. What does this have?
A town name, definitely, but I don't know how helpful that is.
I think
Maybe
he
if you
read
find
it, I just didn't have time.
Maybe he finds a phone code and could find it. Like, the first town he had was 10 kilometers away, I think Telechov, something like that.
Oh, it just doesn't. There just isn't much here.
Yeah, there's a lot of signs, but they don't seem that helpful. I mean, we had an OW ending, and I feel like that's more of a southern thing, and Radu's going north. I don't know.
It's gonna be a tie, surely. Yep.
That's a tie.
Again, seems like a pretty fair result. Neither had much decent region guess, I guess, by Poland standards. And are we back in Belgium? Oh my. Here we go again.
Here we go again. Maybe he even prefers the French part to get, but I don't know which one is easier. Probably both similar.
I would imagine he slightly prefers the French, but... Which, is this the Dutch part again? It is, yeah. Like
Brussels again. That's literally the town we had last time. It's the exact same town, so... And he has to
does not
N47.
have nearly as much info. Yeah, Blinky has a road number and a bunch of town names. Radu has a couple town names. He has he has Opwijk, the municipality, but like Blinky's already got that.
I don't know if he knows he is in Opwijk though, because he found it and doesn't know that he's in it.
Right. Yeah.
But I feel like now he has found it out, and now it's just a matter of time for him to 5K, and that looks very good. Actually, pretty insane how close these two locations were together, because we're literally like, I think, 10 kilometers more north than the last.
Crazy.
And yeah, maybe Radu needs to learn that exact area in Belgium for next time.
Apparently. Or he just needs to hope we don't get any more Belgium rounds, because Blinky's got 4 of his 5 points in Belgium. And now match point. Blinky gets 2. He takes game number 1.
And Japan, also something he's good at. I mean, he's probably good at pretty much everything, but I just see Blinky randomly reading something on a bollard and randomly knowing the town, so...
Let's
I feel like not a lot of
off.
people can do that.
Oh, here he goes.
What is going on? What did he even read? I didn't see...
I don't know. He's scanning south.
I swear there was... What is
something.
even on the screen?
Wait, Radu's North Coast. Hold on.
Wait, what? Okay, I don't know what's going on. I was very interested, because I think Radu's road makes a lot of sense. Yeah, he might have found it. Yeah, he has a 5K. That looks perfect.
I don't even... That's insane.
I don't know what he's... I don't know what either of them saw. I don't know why Blinky's scanning there. I don't know why Radu 5K'd this location.
These guys are on another plane of existence right now. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, that's going to be a 5-5 if I'm not mistaken. And that's going to be match point for both players from now on.
How did he
Holy.
find that? I have no idea how he found that.
I swear there was not a national road on the screen, so I'm a bit confused. But urban Indonesia.
Go urban Indo, yeah. Could see a double 5K here.
To be fair, yeah. Banjarmasin.
Banjarmasin. Okay. Yep. Here we go.
Still a huge town to pinpoint here. I think that's not going to be easy.
It's pretty central. I mean, it's a really big intersection here, so might be findable. Radu? Not sure. Oh my gosh.
He has something he likes.
He's thinking about it. He doesn't have anything yet.
He locks it in.
He does.
Radu locks it in. I mean, if it's the 5K
Blinky to follow. He's one intersection. Yeah, now he's got it. But Radu's first.
Oh my.
Wow. Insane speed from Radu. And he's 1 point away from taking the pinpointing duel off of Blinky. And we are in. And look where we are.
Would you look at this?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if that actually was a Christchurch street sign, but it could be. Yeah, it's Christchurch. Okay, this is also going to be really tough to pinpoint.
Street. He immediately zooms Christchurch.
Yeah, very famous, and also says it on a bin. And you kind of can tell the distance to the mountains, maybe. Gayhurst Road.
Like, he must find this first if he wants to stay alive. And worth noting, Blinky can also win if he finds it and Radu doesn't.
Oh, he has found the angles of like the slightly southeast roads. I do think he's looking in the correct area, but it seemed like we were pretty far away from the mountains. Like, I would have expected we were a bit further north.
So, yeah, they're just scanning for street names. This is so
I'm
intense.
so confused. What? Radu doesn't have an east-west grid. Why is he lining up east-west roads?
I'm not sure either. Wait, there's some over there to the east, though. Maybe that could fit. Now he's moving.
Oh my god. Flippin' Christchurch downtown location. I feel like Blinky's in a good area if he just looks a bit more north.
Huge implications, too. If Radu can take the pinpointing duel.
Yeah, that would be literally massive.
Don't have it.
Yeah.
Radu's a little north of center. Blinky's west of center. We could still see a point here. Will it be? It's Radu!
Oh my god! You region guesses Christchurch suburb.
Unbelievable.
Oh my lord. Not the Christchurch suburb region guessing. Oh my.
The Christchurch region guess for the win. Oh my gosh. A win against Blinky in his preferred mode. And now Blinky has quite the uphill climb. And we know, of course, he's well capable of pulling this off. But Radu, the world champion. I mean, and not only is he the world champion in the 3 modes that are played at the World Championship, but he goes and jumps into pinpointing, which is the mode that's not even tested at that level. And he goes and beats Blinky. I mean,
yeah, I mean, the thing is what also Deborah mentioned, that he lined up like the wrong roads. That was just like very funny to see, because we clearly didn't have an east-west angle, and he kept like scanning an east-west grid and got closer. So kind of feel bad for Blinky to lose there. I feel like a tie would have been fine, I think, because both of them guessed in Christchurch.
That's true.
But yeah, that's just how the game goes sometimes. What can you do?
Yep. Just outside the tie range, Radu takes it, and Blinky up against it. Must win the no-move game to extend the match. This Radu guy can do it all. Here we are in Australia.
In Australia, yeah. I mean, obviously, Radu will probably pick no move every single time, but I feel like he's evenly matched with Blinky, so it doesn't really mean that he's just gonna easy flawless this game and just win.
Exactly.
But
yep.
Blinky already lining up.
The best for a reason. They can do everything so well. It almost feels like neither of them has too much of an advantage in any particular mode, because they're just so good at everything.
Yeah, seems like Radu currently looking in Queensland more.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Blinky just never mind. he switched his guess, but
there's still more north. Blinky back to NSW.
Oh, he's not sure. It is to Queensland though.
Radu, I think, switched south too at the last second there.
I mean, makes sense. You don't want to risk too much on a 1x multiplier, even though you could. Round 1. Nope.
What is this kilometer marker? Actually, is it like Slovakia? Yeah,
Is
the
it
the font looks Slovakian, but I
mean,
don't
we also have
think
the
I've ever seen that
bridge.
kind of marker
We
before.
also have the bridge marker before the bridge crossing.
Ah, what's that?
Huh?
What's the bridge marker? I guess I
Oh, like
I
the,
don't
the
know any
bridge
metas
numbers you
anymore.
get in Czechia and Slovakia with the numbers that usually
Oh,
correlate to the
those.
road
Okay,
numbers.
yeah, I didn't spot that. Yep.
They're like
Okay.
just very thin and kind of
Right.
always see them. But bro, Radu 5k. If this road is just not mapped, he 5k. I mean, they're both just scanning the biggest highway here. But we have a Slovakia and a Czechia actually, because Blinky is
Yeah, we
scanning
do.
Slovakia and we see Radu scanning in Czechia. There's a big
And yet
hill,
they're both
but
on the same road. That's the funny thing. I think they're both on the E30.
oh, oh my lord.
Blinky, what? Oh my god.
Nitra, where was the city there? I'm not
You gotta be
quite sure what.
kidding me, dude. How? There's like a million curves on that road. That's unbelievable.
All right, he saved his pinpointing for the no move mode. Apparently, sometimes it's easier to just pinpoint without moving around because you don't have to focus about where you're moving.
Exactly.
See, this round I feel like it's just going to be very quickly over. Just slightly south of Santiago, both guesses, and call it a day.
Yep. Seems like they both got that exact idea here.
Yeah, there's not much to be gained. You can try lining up a road, but it just seems like it could just not be in a grid and you're scanning for nothing.
It's around 4 here. Blinky pretty close though. Not bad.
Yep. I guess just lining up the mountains.
Okay. We back in Japan here? Is that a
No,
Chugoku?
this is South Korea.
Wait, is it? Oh,
Yes.
tough. I saw that. Oh my god.
Chugoku.
Oh, it looks like it is a Chugoku pull top. It's just in South Korea. Or in the Chugoku region of South Korea. I'm
Jake
cooking.
Lyons guessing Japan on a black car.
That's crazy, bro. I just looked at the pull. I was like, oh yeah, I know that pull top. Forget about the rest of the round. Oh,
Guy.
dear.
Meanwhile,
There's a reason these guys are playing and not me. Just leave it at that.
fair enough.
Oh dear.
The question. I saw a sign to one of the directions, but there's no way this is readable. Ooh, maybe. Maybe the off-road, but
Could be.
it would be an off-road to a town, so probably a smaller place, even though it looks like a double-digit kilometer. Maybe. I'm just really trying to...
Yeah, it does look double digit, but at least on our screens, it's impossible to read. Radu, very specific zoom here.
Yeah.
Always scary when he does that.
Yeah, that's not the 5K, I think. But...
Oh,
Oh,
interesting zoom
focusing
there.
on Blinky there for a second.
Yep.
But maybe he found the town that the off-road goes to. Doesn't seem like it, though.
Yeah. It's Radu, though. Nice guess. Okay, takes the lead, and again, Blinky must win this to extend.
Ooh, back to New Zealand. You'd love to see it.
Like it. South Islands, probably.
Yep.
Would be my guess here.
23. Okay. Ooh, big. Oh, yeah. This is like. Should be north of Gore, I think.
Okay.
Because we have some mountains south and you don't really get that max south. So, yeah, I would go maybe. Like northwest of Gore, somewhere like there. Because most of the eastern, southern stuff is overwritten with 25 coverage.
Yep. Just let you cook on this one.
I mean, I think Radu is just super like coastal. Don't think it's there. There's a slight chance it's near the Dunedin Valley, but it doesn't look like the right lineup to be. So I think Blinky's gonna be closer. Oh, he's switching.
Oh, he switches to the coast.
Oh my, he's switching even more north. He's thinking about the...
Oh my god, is he gonna go Blenheim? Oh, he's thinking about it.
No, it was actually a different one. Wow. I thought of the wrong thing, and he clicks in the river and gets 630 points for that.
Oh
hey,
my goodness.
Blinky completely ratioing me there. Holy. That's why he's playing. Oh, there's info, no move.
Gone? Bone guy gone. Assam Book Fair, it says. Okay, well that helps.
Yeah. I mean, also makes sense that everything is in English. Also a good clue for Assam.
Could also be a town. There's Bonga.
And he found it.
And Abayapur is just southeast of it, so should be one of the two at least.
It's on his screen right now. Follow. Found it.
He's going to go closer to the other one that's written, Abayapuri. Which one is it? It is between them.
In the middle.
Classic.
Could have just been maybe the road is named after both places. Happens a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. What have we here?
What have we here? I don't see the pole.
Just wait, what?
I mean, looks like Philippines.
Or something? Yeah. Seems like, is it Luzon maybe with this big valley?
Yeah,
mountains west. Oh, okay. Vietnam.
Oh. I guess I just don't see the pole correctly. Don't really associate white car with Vietnam. I don't know. Usually when you see Vietnam, it's always black car, but there's white car there as well. And Blinky locked, by the way. He is confident.
Radu's pretty close, I think. Yeah, he's in the same exact area. Yeah. It's a little more south. But both figuring out that it was Vietnam, which I'm not sure I would have done.
Even in no move, it really goes down to the wire here. We're already in round 9. No round limit though, so it could go on for a bit longer. I feel like there was a phone code on that poster. 7-1? Maybe on the lower one, 7-6.
Bottom left, yeah, but there's another one.
Yeah, it looked like 7-6, 7-1.
7-6 I don't think exists. So
yeah, it might not. It's not a 6.
Like 7-6, but maybe it's a 7. What should it be? 3?
Yeah, it's 6-7. Never mind. Oh my god, bruh. I just misread it, bruh. Oh my god.
Brown Salvador is where you'd find the 7-1. Like isn't 7-1 like pretty specifically like only Salvador?
I think it's a very, very small. Like only the peninsula it sits on and like a bit north of that.
Okay.
But it would make sense to be there. Like it looks like Salvador. But maybe it's just like the company headquarters in Salvador and with some subsidiary somewhere a bit further out.
Again, it's pretty much the same guess here. Very, very close. Okay. God, this is just such an evenly matched game. It's just back and forth.
Round limit. And round limit, Brazil. Yeah. I mean, both will just send Eastern Minas here, I'm quite sure. Unless they know the car. Maybe they know the car, it's exposed.
There, maybe? Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, but to me, there's just a location where you guess like southeast or east of Belo Horizonte.
Yeah, it definitely looks like that mountainous area along the eastern border of Minas. Agree with that. So yeah, is this the first time we've actually hit round 10? I
think so.
I don't know if we've actually been this far yet, so yeah. Radu is over the border in Espírito Santo.
Yeah, mountain didn't strike me as Espírito, but could be there. But Blinky's
going
a lot very
more south. And he's going to take it, isn't he?
That's
got to be enough. Yep.
Damn sure he is.
Goodness.
And again, we have the same thing happening again. Both players just taking their opponent's picks.
Yep.
And that meant Blinky could have already won the game if he won pinpointing. But I think the first time I think Blinky lost pinpointing. I feel like last time I also won them, but might be wrong. Maybe against Consus.
I mean, it had to happen for the content. The script writers were
NMPZ.
Make sure this happens, but
let's before we start the final, let's remind. I mean, how much is on the line? Like 500 $50. I mean, both of them
Yeah, it's
already
like
won money, but
552 or something. Yeah,
now it's
567 looks like right now.
yeah.
Wow,
Now it's about who
insane,
gets
by
the
the
bigger
way.
share. Yeah,
Yep.
and
Who
we're
gets the
gonna
65? Who gets the 35? And we get the 15. It all adds up.
this time it does. And without further ado, we see the first location on screen. I'm already worried for my life, but yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even. Yeah, this is a grand final tiebreaker right here.
Wait, can you say the prize pool again?
No, I declined to succumb to the.
I tried.
Yeah.
Just Missouri, Debris says, and we have a Tennessee and a. Actually, going Canada there. Ends
Okay.
up being Kentucky, and wait,
Nice
exactly 1K.
Exactly 1K. Right. Boy, yeah,
no.
This is not getting any easier.
I mean, this is a location where it's either like a weird Romania, or it's like Austria, Slovenia, or it's like Czechia, or it's US. Sure.
Right, that's the thing. Could it be US? Is what I'm thinking.
I mean, I
He
just
says
think the
no.
setup of the trees, I would not guess US. Slovenia seems good here.
Debray says Hungary, Croatia, Slovenia, tri-point. All right. Are Radu going Hungary, Slovakia? It's actually Czechia, Poland border.
Well, Czechia was one of the 4 countries I called out in Europe that it could have been, so. I mean, how do you guess there? And
yeah, that's crazy. What the heck?
Portugal? I mean, this almost looks like the Madeira coverage, but I don't think it is. Don't think there's like single lane roads there.
And with 2x damage, this is really one mistake from either player could end this instantly. Yeah, these locations are so hard. Oh my. He is going for the North National Park in Portugal, and Radu.
Yeah,
just follow.
Maybe both of them guessed there. And this time it's the other one.
Australia.
Oh
of
no.
Course.
To be fair, this time it looked way more flat, so it would make sense to go the northern one because Australia usually very hilly.
Yep.
And what a road we have here. This might actually be the Norway side. I mean, yeah, there's some pretty big hills.
Zooming on that sort of border area. Yeah, but both thinking Norway. Yep.
I mean, I think the hills are too big to go Sweden anyway. But
it is.
I've never seen that coverage up there before, until now.
Neither have they, apparently. Looks like neither of them was really considering it.
Oh no, what is this?
Just Australia, or is this some, like, weird bait eucalyptus nonsense?
Let's see the road angle before I make... Okay, Okay, for a second, I thought, like, maybe a crazy guess would be... How crazy is... RGDS as a shout?
No, gosh, that would be nuts.
It has to be. It has to be.
I have to go Australia on this. Like, there's no
this just looks.
Else for, but...
This looks like Victoria or New South Wales border. Like,
yeah, I would have exactly. I thought kind of Murray River area, and
I think he said Melbourne. I think he said Melbourne.
I think he's in Victoria. Yeah, Radu has not zoomed in. Could this be game? Ooh, he's gonna go NSW.
ACT.
Canberra. Bit of a difference.
Is it RGDS?
No. Bro, you were zoom in.
Okay, it's not. It was
Uruguay.
It's Uruguay. I don't know. It had just had a weird vibe to it, but yeah, Kingy calling Uruguay there, kind of insane.
That's insane. That's an insane location. I'm never not clicking Australia on that. I mean, I know the locations are handpicked, so it makes sense. There's some crazy stuff, but that is nuts, right there.
What is this?
6 points for each of them. Wow.
This is the same Strelok from before. Loki, it is just panned the other way. Like, unironically, it is.
Loki.
Oh, it's the same pylon. If it is,
imagine Blinky misses it again. It sounds really
good. It looks so similar. But what is it? Is it Brazil? Like, what is this? Why does the...
Oh my god, I have no idea.
I don't know. My thought was Argentina, Brazil, or it's literally the same road in Sri Lanka, but it doesn't look like low cam this time, for sure.
3.5x damage. Is this... I mean, this is probably game if they click in different places.
I mean, RC hasn't opened the map. I don't see Blinky's pin. He's in the water somewhere. We see a
Doing
Za.
South
Could
Africa.
make
Where's Blinky?
sense.
Where's
Blinky?
Blinky? Click.
He also goes Za.
And it's
What?
Hawaii? What? What? No. No.
What is that? What is that?
You're joking, bro. This...
Not Hawaii.
What?
Damn, RC's passport gone.
That's the most insane location I've ever seen. How do you
my
click
lord.
Hawaii in a million years on that? What? That's insane. It feels like the map, the locations are handpicked for like specifically the final. I mean, what are these locks that we're getting right now?
As I said, that's what I meant with the last seeds we got. They were pretty tame. Like, usually RW goes way more crazy like this, where it's just, okay, there's no way you even think about Hawaii there. And
So ridiculous.
we have it. Germany sent here.
Be
I
locked,
don't
be
think it's
locked,
Germany
yeah.
itself. I think it could be a good hedge around it. At least it doesn't look like Germany to me.
4x damage. I mean, Radu could win. Are they both going Germany?
Or maybe it's 23 copyrights. Yeah.
Slovakia.
Slovakia,
Ew.
sure.
Goodness.
Oh, we're in 4x multis because
Yeah,
multi-shot is building by people not getting any points.
exactly.
Okay,
Radu's
this should
only
be
lost 2 points, but
a free Panama, right?
never Costa Rica, is it?
I mean, I
Just have to
don't.
throw
I
it
didn't
out.
see the copyright. I think that's not 5 on the. I can barely see it, but
Yeah, I can't see it either. But well, we'll see. We'll see what they go for. But nobody even. I mean, it's a Blinky versus Radu, and nobody's even managing to click the right country on any of the rounds.
bro, is it actually
Actually
just
crazy.
not? I mean, the copyright has to be wrong because nobody's even thinking about Panama. Like, if I had like 2 seconds to guess, yeah, I would just guess past Panama every single time.
Where's Blinky? Venezuela? Is he thinking maybe Colo or?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have it.
Okay.
I feel justified. What will Blinky do? Oh, he's thinking
looks
about
like
it.
He's still thinking Colo though.
That looked like
I mean, if he... Oh,
Panama?
he's gonna... Oh my god, he does.
He does.
This is crazy. Is he gonna stay? Looks like he will. And it's a good thing he did. Wow.
Actually
Oh
getting
my
a lot of
gosh.
points there.
What a match. What a match. Oh, here we go again. Is it more Europe? This is just... Jeez.
24. Holy moly. The road is so bad. I don't know what to think here.
Right.
My first guess... Ooh. I mean, obviously you have to think about Poland here, but maybe I thought about Hungary as well. But I think Poland is good.
Can this be Germany with this road?
Oh, I mean, bro, I've seen worse roads outside my house, to be fair. Like, Germany would actually make sense just by how weird it is, but I just don't feel like we would have this openness with no houses, but it's handpicked anyway, so...
Czechia. Blinky switching to Poland. Radu on the Germany border.
I mean, I like the hedge by RC here, because I think he can afford to do it.
He goes back to Czechia, he leaves it. and
Oh
he
my
goes to
god, what is
Czechia.
that? Both get
Wow.
Czechia technically, but I mean, Blinky switched last second and just slammed it on the border.
It's Iceland. It's like South Coast Iceland. Is this... Bro, are we haven't hit the round limit yet. Is the first round limit going to be the NMPZ Grand Final? That's crazy.
Might be, but...
is it this South Coast? Oh, right.
Yeah, I
This
think it
peninsula,
is,
but
because...
Radu is on the other one.
I think the other one never goes this close to the coast itself, unless you're in the east. So I think Blinky 5K.
Is this enough NMPZ?
Bro, I don't...
Or with 5.5x? I don't know.
I think it...
The
Oh,
switch!
he's looking
The
at
switch! Oh my
RC,
god,
do
this
it.
is insane. Is he going to? He
1
doesn't.
second. No, he doesn't.
It's Blinky! Is it enough?
I don't think it is. It's barely
I don't
not.
think it is. Oh my god. This is nuts. The first time we hit the round limit, the quote-unquote round limit, is the final game of the day.
Round number 11.
Is this T?
Wait.
Are those tea plantations?
Tea?
What are we looking at here? Or is it coffee? Or
Is it
what?
Sri Lanka?
Could it be Sri Lanka? Yeah.
It has to be Sri Lanka, no? Like, where else you get tea with eucalyptus?
Yeah, it looks like tea. Yeah.
Wait.
Kenya. I mean,
Kenya.
in Kenya, you get tea in like Kericho area.
It could be Brazil as well. Like, I don't know. Combination of tea and eucalyptus.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen. Is there? Do they grow tea in Brazil?
I mean,
Some.
I mean, it would be Minas, and that would.
I know there's a lot of coffee and stuff in Minas. It could be coffee, to be fair. I can't really see the crop very well behind the trees, but he's thinking Radu's in Kericho. Like that's where you get the tea in Kenya. If it is Kenya,
bro, I just don't think it's Kenya. I just don't think it's Kenya. Honestly, I don't know if it's Brazil or Sri, but I kind of like Sri here.
I don't know. Blinky hasn't zoomed in.
Oh my god, Blinky not miss Sri Lanka again. Will he do it?
Blinky, 2 seconds.
2 seconds. He goes Brazil.
Click it.
And it's Sri Lanka.
It's wait,
does he win?
Does he get points? No.
Wait, he actually got like 1 point. Why did nobody get Sri? I'm so confused.
It was tea and it was mountainous. Like it made so much sense.
No.
What is happening? Why does this always happens? It feels like every time we get to the grand finals, it's just the most insane games we've ever seen.
All right.
Instant zoom for Blinky in South Africa.
I mean,
gosh, this is cinema.
I do agree with his sentiment here. But for a second I thought about Mexico, but I don't think the plant is like the same. And the curb is also just very South African. Where do you get these? I thought it's just more of a southern things, these plants on the left.
Wish I knew. At this point, I'm just waiting to see where they click and.
I mean, how far north can this be? I don't know. Wait, Namibia.
Wait.
No.
Can it be?
No, I've never seen a road like this in Namibia, but I don't think it is. We will see. Well, there will be a winner for sure this time. This time, there's no way we don't see a winner. We have Windhoek, we have Pretoria.
This is it.
Blinky takes
it. And it's Polokwane. It has to be Blinky winning. Unbelievable.
Oh my lord.
Unbelievable.
Oh, he almost lost the game to a Kenya on Sri Lanka guess. Like if he was lower health, that could have legit been the finals. The final damage, but
you're right. He took like 1,500 damage on that round or whatever. I mean,
yeah, I mean that was a lot of damage for going Kenya, and I didn't even know you get any points for that. But GG's,
the
man.
most rounds we've seen all day is the NMPC in the grand final. That is one of the best matches we've ever seen. I feel like we say this every time we have one of these tournaments. We have some matches.
Nah, but listen, how does we have so many 2-round games. Yeah. And it just happens to be that the final NMPZ match goes all the way. Meanwhile, also just the script, how we got there. Blinky losing pinpointing, RC losing no move. And then you have this banger of a game. It has to be said, I think the final with the map and stuff, I think it could have gone either way. But Blinky just
absolutely
came up on top. Although I think the Sri Lanka was gettable, to be fair. But
yeah. I mean, that was just... What can you say? I mean, that was just crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And like you said, the map so random. I mean, some of those rounds it kept going because they were both so close, and some of those rounds it kept going because they were both just on the wrong continent and had no idea where they were. But it kept on going, and Blinky finally outlasts him in the wrong part of South Africa, but just the right country was enough for him there.
Wait, do you know that's kind of a W script if you think about it? First GeoClassic. First World Cup, Consoles wins. Second World Cup, second GeoClassics, Blinky wins. That means, in theory, if Radu decides to play the third one, he wins. Just judging by the script.
And by the way, which we haven't mentioned so far, we will mention now, the auto qualifiers for GeoClassic number 3 will be just the 4 semifinalists. So Radu, Trictor, Blinky, and Kiraabas will qualify automatically. Everyone else will have to play in the qualifiers to try and reach the tournament. But if Radu decides to play in the next one, he has a spot, and we will see if the script goes exactly the way of the World Championships. But, wow. I mean, what a tournament.
I think not much to say. I mean, big prize pool, I'm just going to say 567. Nice number, by the way, guys. Yeah. And I don't know. Do you want to shout out every single person that donated? But I don't have a list open.
I don't have the
Possibly?
lists on me right now, but I mean, I guess I can at least start by saying thank you so much to every single person who did donate. I mean, that's an incredible prize pool. And again, this would not be possible without the support from all of you. And every time we have these tournaments, we get such generous donations from you all. So it really does mean everything. So thank you for allowing us to put this on, and thank you, of course, it has to be said, to everyone working behind the scenes, namely Bojan, Zem, and JR Riddle, for helping with all the organization and putting everything together, all the graphics, all the everything that happens that you guys don't see is done by them, and yeah, it means everything. So thank you to everyone. Thank you to you, of course, Ziggy, for coming on and casting with me.
Hey, I think it was okay for us having the same role. I mean, I'm just replacing Bloom realistically for this one, but I think it went great. I mean, it's always easier if a final game ends like that. I think that
yes, absolutely.
Whatever happened before, that doesn't really matter.
It's hype no matter what you do. But yeah, I think we both had some good insights, and I have to work on my Bloom impersonation perhaps, but I'm doing my best. And I think
nobody can.
I don't. Yeah,
be Bloom. It's hard to be. He's just very an expressive person, and I think neither of us are.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's fine that we're different.
I fit much better in the color role for sure. Bloom makes everything easy, but yeah, we hope he gets well soon. He has been out for a while, but he'll be back stronger than ever, I'm sure. And yeah, but it was a pleasure, and it was cool to cast together because again, this is not something that we're probably going to be able to do very much.
Yeah,
so I'm really glad.
Realistically, won't happen again. So I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah,
and yeah, I don't have anything else to say, but
yeah. Oh, yo, Bloom is in chat. Hello.
Yeah, I saw him. Of course.
Legend.
Right. Currently, we're raiding Toro. I heard. That's the move.
Legend. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this was so fun. Yeah. And again, honestly, I think the commentary team worked really well. It was really fun to give this a try. So thank you everybody once more for watching, for donating, for just generally supporting. It means the world to all of us. And yeah, I guess we'll see you hopefully fairly soon for GeoClassic number 3. Gonna be good. Will Radu win number 3 just like he won World Championship number 3? You'll have to stay tuned.
Yeah. All right. So you want to have the final goodbye? I think it's fair.
Yeah, I mean, all right. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It looks like the rating is just starting, but yeah, I've already kind of said my goodbyes. But thank you one more time, everybody, for the support, and yeah, we'll see you next time.
I hope you read it out.